Hello, adventurers. Welcome to Roll for Adventure, where the adventure starts. Right.
What?
So let me start that again. Hello, adventurers. Welcome to Roll for Adventure, where the adventure begins.
Hey.
Thank you. Sorry. Tonight, we'd like to thank the creators of the items we use in our sessions.
Tim Tams.
They can't do that. Hashtag Tim Tams. Pocket Bard for our background music, which isn't playing at the moment because I will play that when we do our talks after this. Draw 20 for our Change of Fate cards. GM Worlds at a Glance for our towns and villages. Adventure Ripples, Gods of our World. Arkan Forge, our battle maps, or our digital battle map. Hero Forge for our player character minis, which you should see right in front of me. And Flicky.ai for our AI generated content, such as our intro artwork. We would also like to announce that we have a new voting system for our Change of Fate. This Change of Fate system is now free. What you need to do to vote for your favorite character is head over to our Twitch. That's twitch.tv/roll for adventure and type into the chat the number of the character you want to vote for. So, for example, number 1 is Nikita's character, Danica Stormwind. Number 2 is Ryan's character, Kaldax Fayron.
Freyren,
Yeah. Number 3 is Carl's character, which is Bihan Castle. Number 4 is Hayden's character, which is Korath Roxmane. I was going to mess it up with Mike's character. Number 5 is Matthew's character, who will be introduced this session. So we'll leave his name out for this one.
Ooh.
And number 6 is Mike's character, which is Falkris Raven's name.
Anyway,
Rocks. Oh, yeah.
Rocks and Ravens.
Yeah.
Right. Tonight, the Change of Fate, which has been voted. So the person who wins the vote actually has a little message to read out when he wishes to use it.
Ooh.
So the Change of Fate tonight goes to Falkris.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I got a wee message. And the wee message says, vote for Falkris. He's a badass. Next time, can you go shopping for some curry? That's from Jaspreet.
Nice.
Thanks, Jaspreet.
Cheers. There we go. All right. With that, let's get into tonight's adventure. Let's roll for adventure.
In a realm where shadows dance, beneath the moon's enchanting glance, heroes rise with swords in hand to brave the perils of the land. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore.
Do it on Twitch.
Do you have posted?
Hey?
Do you have to do it live?
Right, let's go back to this. While we're talking about this. So,
When you vote, do you have to do it live on Twitch? Because you can't watch the video footage post.
So the plan with this new voting system is it will stay live from the beginning when we go live. So 5 minutes ago it should have gone live. Which didn't, because that was my bad. It's just gone live now. Sorry. So any vote from now counts.
It's all right. Yes.
And I will close the voting 2 hours before we go live at the next session.
Cool.
Okay. So,
So-
I've got to get my votes in for then.
Yeah, but it should stay open, including when we're not live. So you should be able to go onto our chat
accounts.
and do it there.
And you're going to do most voted player?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can only vote for yourself once. All right, mate.
I'm not voting for myself.
You can't vote for yourself. Yeah.
Yes, you can. Why not?
Could if you really want to, but you have to go to Twitch. Right. Okay. Oh.
Sorry, hang on. Just going to have a lovely snack.
Okay.
Arnott, are you listening?
Right.
Sponsor us.
Okay.
Cease and desist from them.
So, last session,
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
we joined our
Catches.
adventurers
No.
as we headed down south, good England, towards
I think Carl's having a little breather.
we headed south towards the capital of Amsterdam. However, our adventurers did not make it all the way there. We made it to 2 towns over, the town of Wakefield, where we met up with Korath, who had gone ahead. Once joined with Korath, we went to the town of Wurnt. Overnight in this town of Wurnt, the fog had rolled in, or the mist had rolled in, bringing with it a dark prison ship on which the ship had crashed onto the rocks. Tied to one of the banisters was one of our characters joining the campaign, Kaldax, who in the crash had become unconscious briefly and was hanging there like a rag doll from the banister.
At least we know he's really good at tying knots.
Unfortunately, we did lose Bella to some sort of creature inside the bowels of the ship.
That was shocking. I didn't see that coming. Yeah. It was quite shocking.
Killed a player in session 2.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not a trend.
She did lose her head, literally. On your, I believe it was Korath that had something, a creature grab his leg. I think it was you, or was it your?
You said my name, then you errated it to Falkris,
Okay.
and then you roleplayed from Falkris.
Okay, sorry, my bad. One of yours. You both look the same. No.
It's more important for the story if it was Falkris.
But Falkris, thank you, Peter. Falkris, you had a creature grab your leg. Later revealed to be Nikita's new character, Danica.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
You got the body of Bella up, and as many of the captives you found, which I believe were 2, and these new characters up the hillside. You were having quick conversation with them, and then the guards announced that you guys were under attack. To arms, yes. Outside this walled little village, there were 2 owlbears, which you fought bravely. At the end of that, one of you, Kaldax, perfectly flayed this creature, and I believe it was one of you guys that cooked up some steaks. We ended that session as you went.
Belayed that like a champ.
You did. Natural 20.
That's right, you got inspiration for that.
You went to sleep at the end of that session, completing the long rest.
Yeah.
Right, the morning is yours. What do you wish to do?
Did I get any answers for my prayers over the long rest?
Your prayers, as usual, have gone unanswered.
Told you.
Yeah, I'm going to spend the time morning looking at my mysterious book.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you start studying that mysterious book.
Can I start studying my mysterious? Oh, not mine.
Oh, you're that is your creature. Your mini.
Korath will be awake before everybody else, and he will be outside just making sure everything is in shape. Also, may have accidentally woken somebody up by tripping over a few logs outside their tent.
Okay. Shall I roll to see who you just woke up? Okay. What is everyone else
Coffee,
doing
everyone.
this morning? Anybody?
I'll get up. Limber up, but,
Morning
do a
exercise?
few exercises. Make myself some brekkie. That sort of thing. You see there wasn't a shop here, though, did you?
Oh, this one is weren't. Haha, I have brought these up in front of me for a change.
Lost the map.
I'm sorry, that's because I'm looking at things. I didn't expect the question from here. No, I didn't.
Where are we? Weren't.
Weren't. Yeah, actually, yeah. Mr. got all the info.
Should do.
Oh, is this your famous book that you write everything into?
Yeah.
Ah.
There's no shops here. Just the harbour.
Okay.
The small coastal settlement mainly uses a stop on the way from or to somewhere else, although it may have something to do with how close it is to the coast and the potential for the mist from the sea. We are heading to Hull next. That's 33 kilometres, so we better get a move on.
Okay.
So I've swapped everything into KMs for us. 33 is almost a whole day.
About 20 miles.
40 is a whole day. So you'll have a decision when you reach Hull if you wish to camp there or camp just beyond the town.
Well, we get underway, everyone?
Before
Well,
we leave
okay.
here, can we just make sure that the people we found on the ship are okay and being dealt with the proper way?
Yep. How do you mean by the proper way?
We wanted them to be held until we could notify people to come up and deal with them.
Okay, until there's like a messenger coming through that you could let know and...
Yeah.
And we want to take Bella's body to Anthedon.
Yes, so I believe
Certainly do.
you had a coffin that was found here that you could carry her.
Yeah.
Reminds me, who is carrying the coffin?
I'll put my hand up.
Your hand up?
I need somebody else to assist me.
Oh,
drop
gee, I
it.
wonder who that'll be. Someone about the same height.
That'd be great. Thanks, Cuzzy.
I think that'd be.
Okay.
You do realise it's going to be a bumpy ride.
She's dead.
I know.
That character's dead and gone.
Could I please have a look on Bella's body just to make sure that there's nothing... or, like, on her person. Obviously, I want to respect the dead.
Worthwhile stealing.
No, I would make sure that the things that she had on her person would go back to whoever her family was.
So, would you like to check her person or her bag? Because her bag is obviously not on her. Would have been taken off.
I mean, all of her belongings that she had, just making sure that we've got everything collected and it can go to the correct place. I would say a perception check to just check her belongings and
So to
things.
make
Like,
sure
I'm
that
not,
the guards haven't stolen anything or something.
no, just to make sure that everything that I
Make
know
sure that
she
your-
has
Your
is there.
knickknacks go back to
Yeah.
your grandmother or something, I don't know.
Like if you've got 1,000 gold pieces on the body, I don't want that to go unknown and then it gets stolen without any of us knowing before we give it back.
And we could spend it. Give it to your family.
Korath wouldn't steal anything. He just wants to know what's there to make sure that it goes to the right place.
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Perception. 24.
Okay, that was a lot higher than I was expecting. Through her bag, you find standard supplies that you would have in the army. Nothing out of the usual. Apart from you find a couple of extra daggers. There were some throwing darts as well stored away there. I believe a couple of one vial of some unknown liquid you find in there. This liquid is clear. That's in her bag.
It's not labelled?
Not labelled.
Okay.
You wish to take anything out of there?
No, I'm just making sure, like, if there's something that looks like it would be sentimental, that's what I would take a personal note of.
On her person, because you did such a good roll, you find a couple of scrolls on her.
I'll put all of that into the bag.
You also find just her weapons that she had on her, but one empty sheath as well, which was the dagger that she had drawn to try and defend herself, but failed. From the creature.
I'm going to roll a perception to see if I see the thing she stole from me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
20.
20. You mean the battle plans?
Yeah.
Yes, you do see the familiar paper as Korath is.
I say, Korath, there's some couple of things that belong to the military. These are the orders, and this is what was related to them. So I'll take those.
Oh, 100% Bihan. That's why I'm checking, just to make sure everything's in order.
Question: who's the ranking person here?
You're all the same rank.
So we're all privates.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We've all been ordered to go
Yeah.
to...
I will behave like I'm an officer, you'll notice, but I am not.
That's all right because I don't listen to them normally.
So you are taking those two bits of paper and leaving the third for Korath to put back.
What was the third? Was it related?
It was just a sealed scroll.
Does it look like it has anything to do with the military on the insignia?
It's a sealed blank scroll. Like it's just sealed. with
What's on the seal?
Nothing. Just
A blank seal?
blank seal.
Does it look like it would be for personal, like if I were to write a letter and seal it to be able to give to a loved one somewhere different, or is it like what a military?
Death letter, you mean?
It
Yeah.
gives you military vibes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll give that to Bihan as well. So you take this. It looks like
Okay.
it goes in the same
Oh.
pile.
Open it and have a look.
Okay, someone who would like to do the honors? Because Carl, you're not here. Sorry.
We'll let Nikita do it since it was her
You do
stuff.
it in Bella's voice.
Oh, she can do it in a voice if she wants, but
Darnika's just going to be watching all of this happening with interest.
it's a long read.
Oh god.
well, none of us would have read it, so
True. So this is just you reading it at the moment, Carl.
Seal of the Celestial Flame. To Agents Elara Vespa. Oof, did you have a normal printed one of these? By the will of the Celestial Flame and for the preservation of the North Motu, you are hereby assigned a mission of utmost secrecy and peril. Intelligence has confirmed that South Motu forces are accelerating their research into the volatile energies of the mist. Furthermore, they are manipulating the creatures that emerge from its depth, a practice that threatens the very fabric of our lands. Your mission is twofold. Infiltration and deception. You are to assume the identity of Sergeant Bellareth Hopperton, a Southern Motu army spy, dispatched to infiltrate Northern Past. A Southern Motu uniform will be provided. You'll be operating alongside another Southern Motu agent. This agent is currently unknown. This agent has been permitted to...
If you could type that into it.
This agent has been permitted to acquire false plans for a new Motu warship. These orchestrated leaks serve as your cover, allowing you to establish your credibility within their ranks. Crucially, you are able to gain the trust of the South Motu agent. This trust is paramount to securing access to the Southern Motu, and further your investigation. You must be able to move within their ranks, and this agent is your key. Maintain your cover at all cost. Any suspicion will jeopardize the mission and your life. Information gathering and acquisition. Your primary objective is to gather intelligence on the South Motu research regarding the mist and its associated creatures. Focus on the nature of their research, the extent of their control over the mist creatures, any potential weapons or strategies that are developed using these resources, any photitions that experiments taking place. Furthermore, you are to require any and all material, weapons, or specimens that originate from the mist or its creatures. This includes, but is not limited to, weapons, artifacts, and biological samples. Any and all information and acquired items that you find must be sent back to Skystead via the dead drop location that you were previously given. Engage the unknown Southern Motu agent as needed, gain their trust, and ensure access to Southern Motu. This mission will require your utmost discretion, skill, and cunning. The fate of North Motu may well depend on your success. May the celestial flame guide your path. Lorena Dawnwhisper, High Priestess of Skystead.
As you
I am visibly pissed off.
I would notice, because I'd be paying attention to Bihan as he read this. I'm going to say, Bihan, are you okay? We need to respect Bella's things.
Yes, we need to. I'm sure the higher ups will deal with all her things.
Awesome.
In that note, you would have recognized the name Skystead. That is the capital of North Motu.
I would have noticed Bihan's reaction as well. And what, Bihan, I see you're troubled by something you just read. What did you read?
It's some military stuff, so I can't discuss it with someone outside the military. Sorry.
Can I persuade him to?
Roll a persuasion.
Oh,
Ooh, here we go.
do I get to roll something back?
What would be the
Wisdom.
The wisdom?
Persuasion.
Insight.
Yeah, I'd say
It's not insight, it's just straight wisdom.
10.
10. Versus your
11. Wisdom check at 11.
yeah, so you win. So
Oh, that's close. So I'm gonna go. Bella wasn't who she said she was.
Right.
through gritted teeth, like you just did.
Yeah.
While this is going on, I'm going to turn to Fulcrus. And ask, like, why is the pup upset?
Don't know. I think he's possibly been betrayed. Something like that. I don't bother with that sort of thing too much. Yeah. How you doing?
Did you hear that, Carl?
What was that?
Your
Can't hear you, Mike.
Oh, I forgot about that. Sorry. What is that? I don't bother about that sort of stuff too much. I think he's been betrayed. But you know, with these intelligent people, who knows?
Korath just respectfully preparing Bella's body to be transported, not paying any attention to what he's
You
doing.
wouldn't have understood them because Makita speaks in just Elvish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's above my pay grade, so I don't care.
That's a note. So when I talk, unless I say I'm speaking in common, I'm speaking in Elvish.
All right, well, I'll speak to Elvis.
Yeah.
Just as a FYI, until I say otherwise.
I know Elvish as well. So.
Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
apart from
Everyone
Magda.
apart from Hayden, sorry.
That's fine. She.
Everyone
Oh.
knows Elvish.
Why would everyone know Elvish? It's like saying everyone knows Mandarin.
I know Orange.
Knowing Latin.
Right.
A lot of people knew Latin, or a bit of it.
I'm
I
going
don't.
to turn to Beham and say, Pup, don't sulk.
Okay. I at that moment decide I will not show any emotion about this, as I shouldn't.
Okay. Anyone need to do anything else before we move
Roll a
on?
deception. Oh, 17 for deception, so I actually handle that.
Cool. Yep.
Cool. So you better carry this body.
Where
Let's
do you see
go.
what language you can speak?
Carry it
It's like-
53 kilometers in a day.
Yes, so you actually have, I'd forgotten about that, so it would have slowed you down, so you would only just make Hull
Okay.
by nightfall, because it's allowing stops. I would say every half an hour you've got to at least put it down for 10 minutes just to...
Well, pretty well, I'm good.
I have an
You're both pretty
18.
strong.
I have an 18 strength.
Oh well. Yep,
But
same
you
as
try
me.
to carry a body for fucking... or a coffin for that long. With just two of you.
While we're walking, I want to talk to Korath briefly.
And while we're
So
walking,
you,
Right.
you read a lot, Korath, right?
Yes.
I'm trying to understand this book I'm reading, and it's full of these symbols I don't know, but I keep seeing them. They like stick in my head.
That sounds troubling. I'm sure I could help. Do you want me to have a look now or wait until we rest for the evening?
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, don't worry, I'll carry the thing by myself.
Chris, just wait. Bihana, it sounds like it's important. Maybe we should wait until we're in private.
Okay, sure.
while they're talking, I'm gonna, like, being the only other one that's sort of like an outsider as such, I'm gonna be talking to Danica and trying to just small talk, get into.
Danica, whereabouts are you in this walk?
I'm trailing it back, just looking around at everything.
And yeah, I'm just trailing behind as well, just to talk to her. And
Sorry, what do you look like?
Me?
You said have you got wings or something?
Yes.
Ah, yeah, that's right. So they're actually out.
Yes, she can't
That's
put them
pretty
away.
Okay, so you look like this.
Mhm.
Okay. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay.
and I'm gonna ask, like, in private, sort of back behind the group, like, I've never seen anyone of your race before. Where are you from? What is your race?
Shh, I can't remember. Where did you tell me I was from again?
Balmoral.
You're a drow, aren't you?
You're a half.
Write
Yeah.
that down.
So we would never have seen anything like you either.
No.
Okay.
How do you respond to that?
I'm gonna look Caldex up and down. And I'm going to reply with Balmoral and then, like, eyes ahead and keep walking.
Isn't that Scotland?
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. So. No. Let's bring this up. And continue it back onto the map so everyone can see that. And now I can do this for our viewers at home. And do this so our viewers can actually see a digital version of it now. Did you see that?
On here?
Yep, whatever's on there, they can now see. Digitally. Perfect. So if I go like this, and you have left weren't,
Apologies.
and you make it to Hull, it appears on the screen, and you make it to Hull
If you
completely
want notebook or anything, just let me know.
uneventful. As you make
Uneventful.
uneventful. Nothing of
Really want
interest.
to
I had my
invent something
reason,
on
don't
this
worry.
trip.
But yes, you do have to make quite a few stops. Break for 10 minutes just to rest your
Swap
arms.
arms.
Swap arms.
Alright.
But you do make it. No hassles. Night starts to come. You make it to the town of Hull. It's village of Hull.
Will I know if I spend money, will I get reimbursed by the military when we get back?
Yeah.
It depends on what it's for.
Who'd you say you're from?
I want to hire a horse because I know that this is where a lot of riders will swap their horses out for fresh ones
Yep.
if they're in a rush, especially the messengers that go north and south.
Just to carry the body.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not
So you-
necessarily like a cart, just a horse.
Pack horse or a
I've
mule.
still got a decent amount of mission money. So I can potentially pay for that.
Yeah, you.
What does Hull actually look like? What are we looking at?
So you are looking at a very similar village as the one you just left. This
Where?
one, however, is unwalled.
Lots of stables.
And it's not on the coast, right?
Yeah, there's lots. Hey, sorry, not on the coast. No, it's inland a bit. You can see the coast in the far distance, you know, reasonably flat area, but which makes it perfect for breeding horses and getting them ready, because this is where, as Hayden has just said, the military have messenger horses being bred and groomed here for messengers that are heading north and south, so they can swap their horses here for fresh horses, because riding horses for too long, hard, will, you know, tire them, wear them out, yeah. So yes, you can get a horse here.
When I see a horse, I want to kind of flare my wings, point at it, and go, "What's that?"
Yep, you definitely see a few horses, so.
And I'm just going to look like and just keep pointing and just looking at everyone.
It's
It's
a
a
horse.
horse.
What's that?
Well, a horse is a horse.
It's a creature you can ride.
Why would you ride it?
Well, it's faster than walking.
Why not fly?
You may have
Because
noticed.
most people
we
don't have wings.
And we tend to crash.
So you sit on beast.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Why is it an house?
Yes, so you do see horses inside barns and things like that.
Well, we like to protect them. They're worth a lot of money.
So all beasts live in house.
No.
No.
Just
no,
valuable
it's just so
horses.
that they're ready for when we need them.
Right, so valuable animals live in house.
Some of the time.
Okay, I'm going to look pleased with that answer and then just like really happy like I've just learnt something amazing.
Valuable horse lives in horse house.
Beast lives in big house. And I'm going to
I'm gonna-
nod my head and kind
Sounds
of...
good.
I'm gonna jostle the coffin and I'm gonna ask Falkris what's she on about.
Oh man, she's more tired than I am.
You haven't seen a horse before.
Oh, I can't wait to drop her off in Ansedon.
Right.
No, I quite like hanging around.
As you approach the main area that you'd be trying to get a horse from, they do have small wagons if you wish to get a wagon and put that on there.
Korath would be very wary about spending money that's not his own. But if Bihan wants to get a cart, then that's fine.
I mean, I don't know how much a cart's going to cost us.
Oh, you do know that if it is completely for military purposes and going to be returned back to the military, that it is free of charge because you are in uniform.
I presume you'd have to
Okay.
sign for it.
Yeah, you have to sign
Yeah.
a release, otherwise it does get charged to your...
Yep, I will happily go up to someone and say, "Hey, we're on a mission, we need a cart and a horse."
Cool. Before you do that, you do, as you approach, you do see a bit of commotion going on around the entrance to it, and you see a messenger. You recognize the messenger's uniform. You see a messenger's trying to swap horses at the moment, and he sees you guys approaching. He goes,
Are you going south or north?
heading north, with orders from the south. Are you guys heading south?
Yes.
Are you heading to the capital?
We're heading to Greton, right?
From here, it will be, the capital is Ansedon.
Are we going to the capital?
That is where you will be heading to meet General West.
Yeah, we're heading to the capital.
Do you mind making a bit of a detour? I've got orders from General that will allow anyone permission to deviate from any other orders for now to help the town of New Crest Hill. It has been under siege, and the normal warriors that roam the land to protect from mist creatures have failed in the mission to protect this town.
Korath
So
drops the coffin on the ground.
we're going to need, if we're
I
doing this, we
recognise
need to
that
send
name
another
too.
messenger south with
You recognise
some
it.
of what we
Yeah.
know.
Sorry, what was that, Carl?
Like what we're actually taking south, information-wise, is 2 lots of information. Both are pretty urgent.
Korath is going to walk straight up to this person and grab him by the wrists and ask him for all of the information that he's got. Sir, you need to tell me exactly what's going on in New Crest Hill right now.
New Crest Hill has succumbed to mist-spawn creatures. As far as I'm aware, most villagers are still alive as of 2 days ago when I started riding north. But the warriors sent there to defend it have fallen. Due to the mist fading in that area, those creatures are now stuck in...
New Crystal.
Yeah, it's stuck in our land. So unless the mist comes back and they can go...
Where is New Crystal?
Korath is going to yell Falkris as loud as he can.
Yeah. I'm here, cards. What's up?
Now you can see Korath crying. He's going to drop to his knees. That's my home. That's where I come from, my family.
Yeah, okay. Right, we'll get there and we will fuck them
Shit
up.
in here. I think we just keep going.
Do that.
Falkris, thank you.
I asked anyone else, someone near the stables, are there any messengers who are going south?
At this point, no. You'll probably have one pass you in like a day or so.
Okay, I go... So where's this town we're going to?
What, the capital or the
New
one?
Crest Hill.
No, the side mission.
The side mission is here. And
Okay, cool.
the capital is still a bit further south from there.
So we'll go to... Yeah, right. So we'll probably meet a messenger on the way. I start writing a report
Yeah.
in code that can go south with Bella's body and tell them about what happened in the previous town
Mm-hmm.
and about Bella and the ship.
As Bihan's writing this, I'm going to say, who are you going to get to take the 2 other guys off the ship to Antidon?
I think about this a little bit and I go, if we send them by themselves or with the messenger, I don't know if they'll be treated right. How about they come with us, help us with your town, and we'll return them when we go back to the capital?
I'm going to whisper so no one else can hear. I'm going to say, should we bind them so they can't do anything?
I, for some reason, trust Caldex.
Same. Caldex
Right.
seems fine.
And your cousin, I'm pretty sure he trusts the other one.
Yeah, I think
Hey,
she's alright.
You wouldn't be able to hear it. That
Yeah, we're whispering to each other.
Sorry. Yeah.
I'm going to say,
I don't
Falkris
think
said
we
no, he
get
doesn't
away-
trust her.
Okay, I thought we wouldn't get away with binding her in front of him.
Do you think we need to, or maybe we should just keep this in mind for later?
I think they can fight for us.
If we can get them to...
I mean, we did prove ourselves.
Yeah, if we can get them to work with us, that would work best, because we need to rush right now. It would slow us down
And
if
we're
we
low
bound
on
them.
numbers.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll go organize some horses while you write this report.
okay. So you're gonna get some horses.
Yeah, I'll just let Falkris know that Bihan's writing a report. I'm going to get some horses. Can you get supplies together in packs?
Yep. I'll sort it out. I'll put the others to work.
And let those other 2 know that they need to come with us for now.
Yeah. You two, you come with us.
We're going to the
We're gonna
capital.
have some action.
Are we leaving for the capital now?
Nope.
We'll be going
Which
south,
side?
but you'll be helping us with a side mission.
Side mission of utmost importance.
I'm gonna point to the coffin and say, "What do you do with? Is that coming?"
As
We'll
far as
send
we
it
can.
south with a messenger.
Are you gonna leave
Do
it here?
we
in
leave it here then?
Hull?
We could ask
I-
the person who works in the stables if they can get the next messenger to come through to take it with them.
Well, he said one was coming up, so we can probably catch them on the way as we're going down.
Wouldn't it be
Yeah,
strange
I
for a
think-
messenger who's trying to make it with all haste to stop and
Yeah, they
drive a carriage? That's
Probably
not
wouldn't.
I think
Okay.
if this town's under attack, I think we should be rushing. I think we leave the body here and we go. If that's what we're doing.
Yeah, we can do that. It's probably
Is-
safer here.
Is
I'll leave
Gretton
the report.
is Gretton a port?
Main town.
Big town, yes.
It's got a
It's a
port.
large
It's
town.
got a port. Yeah.
Why don't we just use the carriage to get to Gretton, then send the coffin by
messenger-
ship,
Yeah, could do to Antinon.
Yeah.
Okay.
coast and Pugger or whatever, and then we
Yep.
can carry on from there.
Right, but we need to go now.
Yeah.
How many days
Seems
will it
awfully
be
smart
at
of
full
them.
pace?
So it's nighttime now,
Yep.
or about to go night.
Yep. I don't care. I'm not
We
resting.
can
I'm
travel
going.
through the night if
You
we've
can
got
travel through
carriages.
the night.
Yeah.
If you've got torches and things like that.
Yeah.
Gretton, if you... from here it is 36 k's. Yes. 36 k's to Gretton, so haste. Well, you would make that easily in half a day. Easily.
Nightfall. Get there by midnight.
Get there by midnight.
Throw it on a fishing trawl or something.
Yeah.
Go out pretty early.
Get to Gretton at midnight, and then have a quick sleep. Leave at dawn.
So you're all horsing up then.
Yep.
Yep.
This is going to be an experience for you.
I can't communicate with you, so I have no
Oh,
idea.
oh.
I'm telling
I'll take her
Valkyris how to deal with you.
On the same
on,
horse.
on the carriage.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't be able to put me on a horse.
You can
and
sit on the coffin.
I mean, I'd have to be on a
Okay.
Clydesdale as it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll sit on the back with the coffin, and as
Right.
we're going, I'll be asking you why, like, what are we doing? Where are we going? Type
I'll
thing.
explain to her exactly what's happened. That my cousin's town may have fallen, and we've got to get there as fast as we can.
So we're
say-
going to battle.
Possibly, yes. Most likely.
As we're traveling, and he says we're going to battle, I'm going to push the lid off the coffin, and I'm just going to start ripping stuff off Bella, like clothes, weapons, armor, because I've literally got whatever I was wearing on the ship and a dagger.
Oh!
As soon as
okay.
I see that, she's not going to be able to talk or communicate with me properly. As soon as I see that, I'm going to cast an attack spell.
Oh! Okay.
What the fuck's going on?
Has he?
She
has
started
he-
ripping Bella's coffin open.
Kill her!
I'm going to attack her and then bind her and then
Oh.
look at Bihan like we should have fucking did what my plan was.
As you're taking everyone by surprise by this, please make an attack roll towards Danica.
It'll be...
Do I need to roll anything?
I'm going to
Tracy.
cast Toll the Dead, which is a wisdom saving throw from
Oh.
you. So I'm not actually attack rolling.
Wisdom saves. Yep.
7-3.
Ooh.
Ooh, do I want to use my cards? I'm going to use my cards. 18. 19.
15 was the save.
Ooh.
So you hear a bell toll. It just goes gong.
You would recognize that as one of his attacks.
Yeah. And you can feel like the invasiveness into your mind, like
Whoa,
necrotic
whoa, whoa,
energy.
whoa, 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 whoa,
Hey,
whoa.
I did sanctuary protected. I say, and I'll try to remember my Elvish.
Wait.
I'm going to turn around and say, why? Dead. Doesn't need.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
taboo.
okay.
And as I'm doing this, I'm going to pull my dagger and kind of start.
Let's
like-
all just chill, okay? She doesn't understand, man. Just-
I'm gonna tell her like in Elvish that it's like with an Elvish equivalent of someone being dead, like something similar.
yeah, it's
She
not cool.
understands dead.
Yeah.
In our culture, we take everything and burn them. This is weird, carrying around the dead. It's why.
Okay.
Just waving this dagger around,
So,
speaking words.
as
Language you
I'm
don't
still,
understand.
and I'm trying to shove
Yeah.
whatever
You
dagger I
can't do
can
that.
into my
We
pocket.
can
She's
sort.
trying to-
If you're
she's
after
trying-
something, we can help.
In her place where she comes from, they don't bury dead. They burn them and they strip them first. So she's just making good use. She thinks she's going to battle. She doesn't have any weapons.
And she's that idiotic, she can't ask
She
first.
just doesn't understand, man.
And I don't understand either. I'm raising my maul to her now.
Whoa!
No, you're stepping in between.
We can arm you in the
Does
next
she look
before
scared, or does she
battle.
look like she's going to fight me?
Peter?
I'm going to be looking, kind of getting guidance from however Polkris is doing, but I'm going to be giving you a severe side eye.
I'm gonna jump off my horse at her I'm going to use my bonus
You'd be
action to
jumping off at Valkyrie because he's in between us.
in between us.
Yeah.
She was on the back.
Yeah, I know, and he's gotten off.
Yeah, but I've been.
Yeah.
I'm trying to calm the situation down.
I'm gonna use my
How's that,
power.
barbarian trying to calm the situation down?
Yeah, I'm gonna use what's it called? The read the right name of it. My giant ancestry, large form. So I'm gonna grow to a large size.
Ooh.
Fuck, man, here we go.
So
Alright.
I'll be about 12 feet tall.
Whoa.
Yeah, all right. Do I have to do that too then?
Well,
won't I?
I'm-
Man, what does that do?
I see
Go from a medium to a large.
see this going on. As I ride over, I'm going to talk to them both with my telepathic communication from my
Oh yeah.
from my
I believe it's only one person at a time or something, is it?
it just says you can communicate telepathically with any creature you can see within
Oh yeah.
30 feet.
Any creature. Cool. So you can communicate.
So I'm gonna like just yell like telepathically like loud
Yeah.
and be like just stop, like take a second, and then same to her but in Elvish, like calm down, we can sort this.
I'm
Korath
just gonna
will
turn
stop,
around
but you can
to-
see his chest huffing. He's fuming. He's got his maul raised, and now he's gone from a 7-foot human being to a 12-foot human being. Like the maul that was huge already is now looking small in his hands. He is about to swing. Nobody's explained anything except for she wants weapons.
Hey, Korath.
What?
She has different death customs. We'll explain it to her.
If she's stupid enough to rip apart the dead before asking, then I don't trust her.
Dude, we're going to your place to save the people.
And I'm not trusting that coming with us.
Well, I am. If you want
I'm
my
not going
help,
to understand what's been said, but I'm going to understand the tone of that he's pissed off. And I'm going to say, Wingless, out of the way, I attack.
He's on your way too.
No.
Yeah, but he's,
I hear this.
and I'm probably like
I-
here.
I will turn to Danica and say, do not attack. We can arm you, but only if you behave yourself.
Why am I a prisoner? I helped
So-
you. I saved you from beer. You treat me
Correct.
like slave. I'm not a
As far
slave.
as you know, Korath thinks you committed a bad crime. We do
I
not
did
touch
nothing.
no,
You
you touched the dead.
you took from the dead. You took papers and put it in your pocket.
Ash got a point.
Why can you do it as a pup, but I cannot do it as a warrior?
The way she found this character, right?
Got a
I
point.
say, I am a warrior.
You're a pup. And then I'm going to turn to Falkris. Why do you let your subordinates talk for you?
They're not my subordinates. We're
And
all
I-
the same rank.
And I turn and say, he is pup, he's unblooded. Pointing to Bihan. He is wingless. He is ignorant.
You don't understand.
Yeah, well, you know. I can't-
Korath can't understand, so he's about to swing. Like I'm gonna give you like a little bit more.
Get the fuck out of the way. Yeah.
I don't tell people what to do.
But do you look like you're calming down at all, or?
No, I'm looking more and more frazzled because I've been told one thing, but I've seen otherwise. And this is all
But-
new and different, and I don't understand why.
Right, well, I'm just gonna sort of suggest, Belchris, I think you need to talk to Danica and like Bihan. Maybe if you talk to,
Well, I'm nose to nut,
Cora.
well, nose to belly button with my cousin right now, trying to stop him beating the shit out of a girl, albeit
So-
with wings.
Having just been called unblooded, my opinion of things may have shifted a little bit. Okay. But I will go talk to Korath, and I go, I thought we could do stuff with her. I've promised to arm her, but she just thinks she hasn't seen me kill anyone, so she considers me unblooded.
Korath is gonna go, oh fucking bloody her.
Jesus Christ.
I will. Korath is going to not back down, but he is going to show an opening for listening. Tell her to explain why she did that to me.
Wait, you don't know Nikita?
Yeah, he wants to know why you did that, why you pour into the body and defiling the body.
Because we are going to battle, and she is dead, and she doesn't need this. So it is wasteful and a disgrace to let good items go to waste when they could equip other warriors.
I turn back and
Translate.
and say that
Do you use the word disgrace?
no, not disgrace. I
You're gonna soften it.
soften it and
Okay,
like,
right. Not literal translation.
not literal,
Yeah.
but like loosely, like just,
All right, that'll calm Korath down.
Yeah.
He's a pretty wise person.
I think we can come to amends. We maybe don't arm her right now. We don't give her any more weapons other than her dagger.
You can't do that.
If you got, she's
We
got
can
one
armor
dagger
her in the
already. What
next town,
difference is it going to make?
Yeah, Bihan, Grath, and Falkris, you would know coming up in the next town of Breton is a huge town where you could get equipment to arm her if you need to.
Okay. Well, that sounds good enough to me. Does that sound good enough to everybody? Cousin?
She needs to promise she won't disgrace the dead bodies.
She... Just a misunderstanding, dude. She's
Can-
coming to fight for your town.
Can you promise that
I
you
don't
won't
want
do that
her to.
again? He's
She came
very
off a
mad that you've
strange
done
ship.
that. In this place,
We're
they
gonna
don't
need all
defile
help
the
we
dead.
can get.
She's gonna need all the help she can get if she keeps disgracing our allies' dead bodies.
You mean the one that betrayed us?
You
What do you mean betrayed us?
You don't know that.
Hey?
You don't know that.
I'm gonna
This
take.
girl didn't read
For
that
now,
out, did he?
we-
So I'm gonna
okay.
take
Yeah.
what
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take what Caldex has said to me.
Yeah, which was, sorry.
Do you want to repeat yourself?
I said that he's mad for like taking from the dead body. In this place, they don't do that. They don't take from the dead. So can we not? Yeah, we can't do that again without asking first.
I'm gonna anything I put back. I'm gonna put on top and slowly pull like the cover and say, "These customs are weird." And then I'm gonna fly off and kind of keep going in the same direction, but I'm just gonna keep a distance from everyone.
I'm gonna say to Caldex, did she apologize? That's what I asked for.
Not apologize, but she has left it as
And
is. She
put
hasn't
the-
apologized and put the stuff back. He didn't know better before, so he does now.
Alright, I'm gonna reduce my powerful build. So I'll return to a normal size. I'm gonna stow my weapon. I'm gonna go get on the horse and I'm just gonna take off.
Right. The rest of you, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna get back on my horse
Back
and
on your horses and
I'm
follow.
going to take a deep
So-
breath, like I always do when I'm dealing with my cousin.
I'm gonna I'm gonna
hop back on my
talk
carrot.
to Falkris as we go and just say, is he always this hot-headed?
He can be. Don't worry, I have it too. But it's because the village has been attacked. He's just going to lose the shit over anything.
I understand that. I think we need to go and
That's
help.
why I didn't try and match him in size. It's pointless. Right,
Right.
let's go.
Right.
Stress him out.
Good character play, Nikita. I quite liked that. Well done.
I did like that.
And
That was
Hayden,
good.
very good. Had me a little worried you guys were going to start arguing.
I
thought it would be
legitimately
good.
would have fought to the death, but I've got such a high wisdom that if you make sense, I'll stop it.
That was good. I liked it. Good character play.
I was about to rage recklessly attack. You have to grapple and punch your lights out.
You can reckless attack non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I know that.
Right.
It would have gone on for a while, I think.
Yeah.
Unless there's any other mishaps. Akita, do you end up flying back down eventually, or you just keep flying with the...
I'm just going to be like fly hopping. So I assume we're walking through like a forest area.
We are on horses. If your fly speed at dash is not more than a horse at a dash, then you wouldn't be able to keep up with Cora.
I'm going to say that I'm doing it for a little bit.
With Cora to the carriage at the moment.
Yeah. I'm going to say that I'm going to kind of like fly hop for a little bit until you guys are starting to get well ahead, and then I'll just like slink onto the back of the carriage, but just not make eye contact with anyone.
I'm going to say Korath is dashing all the way to Gretton.
Yeah,
Like,
I
he's
assume everyone's trying to keep up now.
If they want to, they could be slightly behind.
Yeah.
But I'll get there first.
Yeah. Unless there's anything else that wants to happen in this little trip. You make it to the small or large town, small city of Gretton. You see in front of you a lot of lights and walls surrounding this large town. This is a gated town, walled town, so you will have to announce yourselves to get the gates open at this time of night. But as you three would know, this is a fishing village, grown from a small village up to a town due to the bountiful sea life that it is able to get. As you went down the hill as well, you started smelling a very foul smell, the smell of seals, as you approached this town as well. Yep. Yes. Yes, so what do you do, Korath, as you approach this town in front of the rest of the group? I would say the rest is probably about 2 rounds behind you.
I'm going straight to the gambling den.
You gotta get in first. Gates are shut.
How tall are the gates?
You're gonna jump them. I'd say about 10 foot.
Okay. I'll wave my torch and to say, hey, let me in.
The guards notice the torch waving and goes, who goes there?
Korath of New Crest Hill. We need passage immediately.
Are you heading that way directly now?
If you let me through.
We had messenger come through and we're forewarned there'll be troops coming from the north. Didn't expect some so quickly, but yes. Any more coming with you? The gates start opening.
Yes, there's a few more. I need to swap this horse out for a fresh one.
Oh, you'd probably still get another one. Ride to the next town at Chenfas. There's the next swap.
I know that's 90 kilometers away. This horse won't make it that far.
Particularly the way we've been riding them.
Well, yes, you are doing it quite far.
Are we getting closer to the people as well?
I mean, most people would be asleep. Oh, you mean the guards?
No, but are we getting close to the gates?
Yes, Yeah, I'd say you're close enough that you can see Korath enter the gates. And they would see your torches, so...
As I get closer, I say, I need someone ranking. We've got urgent messages to go south.
Okay, I'll, if you don't mind staying at the gate to keep an eye on it, I will go run now and get my commanding officer.
Sure.
Cool. He abandons his post, gets down off the wall, and runs off into the town.
Are these walls quite significant to the...
Oh yeah, a lot bigger. Like the gate itself is only 10 foot, the walls are double that.
Decent walls, 20 feet.
Yep.
I'm going to turn to Keldax. And I'm going to say, what is the tool thing? And point to the walls.
It's a wall. It's to keep monsters out, or people out that they don't want.
To keep livestock from running away.
No, to keep livestock, or to keep monsters from getting in.
It looks like very big wall.
That is a very, very big wall.
Goes for many miles.
Goes all the way round the city.
A very important clan must live here.
Not a clan. I don't believe. I mean, I don't know. I don't live here, but it doesn't seem like a clan.
No,
But,
it's a shithole.
yeah.
But they fish a lot here.
Compared to the last little towns, it's big.
So you guys would know there is or you three from Motu would know there is a general store here, the harbour, obviously, a couple of fishmongers. There's a street market during the day. There's a blacksmith and a gambling den. I believe that was it. Yeah. So at the blacksmith, you could get weapons for in the middle of the day if you wanted, or wake them up and see what the prices are like then.
Right. Well, I'm waiting for the commanding officer.
Yes. So, Wrath, what are you doing while you were headed in?
I left my horse at the gate. I've gone to the gambling den, and in my mind, I'm looking for people who are acting illegal, and I want to smash them with my fist.
Okay. Yeah.
If there's anybody around, if there's not, then I will change my steed.
I mean, the pot of fortune is still humming. There are people inside. Quieter than normal because it is midnight. And it's, middle of the week type thing.
Yeah. I'll if there's no one like lurking in the alley, then I'll go inside. If I can't see anybody doing anything, I'll just go and order a drink.
Roll a perception to see if you see anything.
19.
19. You survey the group of people in here. Quite a few playing dice, a couple playing cards. They look pretty normal. Just average fishermen, just trying to make extra bucks. Nothing.
That's fine. Korath will order a beer, sit down, drink his beer, and while he's doing that, calm down, refresh his memory, think. And I'll probably just sit there doing that for about a half an hour before I...
One beer or two beer?
Just one.
One. Take 2 copper pieces off.
Just sitting on it. Yep.
Right. A few minutes later, out at the gate, after Wrath has walked off, the guard comes back with a captain of the guard in the military.
Hey, Captain. Okay. Listen carefully. I'm going to go over the 3 things they need from you. This wagon and this report needs to go down to the capital. Very important they get there. Make sure they get to a messenger and it all goes down together.
Yep.
Second, you need to send a small platoon up north to 2 towns north to secure an asset, which includes some prisoners and a foreign ship that's come from the mists.
Yep.
3, you need to assist us in 2 ways on the mission we're about to do to go to help this besieged town. We've got some foreign mercenaries we need to give weapons to, and 2, you need to give one of us a brevet rank, because at the moment we're 3 privates and that's just not working. We almost came to blows earlier, so you've got to rank one of us up.
Oh, you're the one who seems to be taking control, so I will give you the superior rank here. What the next one up would be?
Corporal?
I believe so.
So I've been busted down recently.
Yeah. You're not accepting the rank increase?
Yeah, that's gonna go down poorly when I try and report it. Because I got told I'll never hold rank again.
Really?
Your suggestion then of who?
Well, I don't know where Korath's gone. I would have chosen him, but I guess it's Belchris. Belchris makes me corporal.
So the next rank would be sergeant. Sorry.
Sergeant.
Yeah.
Maybe Belchris is sergeant.
Right.
Captain, sir.
The captain quickly writes a little note on the official papers and says that. What's the new sergeant's last name?
Raven's Mane.
Ah,
And I pull out a stack of ranks from my pocket, and I go through it, and I give him a stripe.
right. You give him the sergeant.
I'm not sergeant now.
You are.
What the? There'll be more pay, boys.
It is.
Sergeant.
Awesome. So you asked for fresh horses as well, didn't you? Or is that what you were about? Yeah.
Well, that'll go down well because the other. Oh, I'm your angry sergeant.
Are there any like what else is in this town?
Well, you have to ask the others. Or are you asking the captain?
Well, I'm obviously there as well.
Yeah.
But like, what else can I see around the
You
town?
see a lot of houses. Most are dark at this time of night. There's a couple of
Is there
lights
anything
on.
else with lights on built other than the gambling den? Or
That one's a bit further into the town. Not overly, no. No, most of them are shut up for the night. You do see signs hanging over some of them, which are, the shops.
okay, well, if it's just the gambling den, pretty much I'm going to go and get a beer as well and sit down and have a drink, talk to some of the locals.
Right, you'd probably make it in just as Borath is halfway through his beer.
Is it typical that people will go to a gambling den instead of the inn?
There is no inn.
Ooh.
Yeah. May have made a mistake there. Sorry. Been a little busy.
That's why I went to the gambling den.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they care more about catching the fish and supplying their town than... Yes. Cool. So the captain takes the charge of that, the wagon as well, and actually moves it straight towards the docks, ready to go first thing in the morning. Restiers, where are you guys heading towards the gambling den as well then?
It sounds like that's where everyone's heading.
Cool. The captain leaves, he goes, I'll get the horses delivered to you guys at the Pot of Fortune.
Oh, and where do we get weapons from?
Forge and Glory. He's currently asleep, the owner of it.
Hey, Falcon, so we're gonna sleep, right?
Eldrick.
We're going to sleep.
Yeah.
I thought we'd probably just take turns in the carriage when travelling south.
Okay. Well, we better wait for the blacksmith then.
Yep.
Okay. You're going to head to the blacksmith before you head to the Pot of Fortune?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
The further and further
Danica.
we kind of walk into the town, the more I'm kind of like gonna pull my wings close and like just look like I'm not enjoying being in a place so massive.
You can borrow my cloak and we'll... Sorry,
Danica, we're
yeah.
about to find you some weapons.
I'm gonna perk up at that, but I'm still gonna look at him and step close to Falcris. Falcris.
Being that no one's ever seen me before, do they like act weird around me or
Really,
anything?
no one walking. And in this dark, they barely even noticed.
You're
Black. Yeah. I mean, not being
dark
racist.
brown, but black.
Not being racist, there are people of colour. So
Yeah.
yeah. It's not just all white people in this town, or this island.
So it's reasonably cosmopolitan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All manner of races, don't you dare. Don't you dare look for that shop.
I didn't do anything, man.
Last session, I heard it. I heard it in the rewatch of it. Anyway.
So we're very apologetic as we wait the blacksmith.
Eldrick, Deep Forge, is not very happy about being woken up. Grumbles. Goes, what can I do you for?
So we're on an urgent mission and we need to get some additional weaponry.
I mean,
Danica,
what I have.
Danica, what do you fight with?
I'm gonna look like I'm thinking about it. Go bow and short sword.
We need a bow and short sword.
Let me check the stock. Hang on.
My Sergeant Falkris will sign for it.
What, eh?
You're a
Yes,
sergeant.
Yeah, that's right.
Burden of command.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's why I'm 7 foot and you're 7 foot.
Right. What were you after again, Nikita?
Short bow and a short sword.
Short bow and a short sword. No bows here, but I've got a short sword. 20 gold pieces.
Hey!
You're waking me up in the middle of the night.
I'm gonna see him holding out the sword, and I'm just gonna go grab it.
Gold first.
So we're gonna have to sign you a military order for the other half, but I can give you 10 gold.
Alright then, fine.
And I quickly sign something.
Yep.
Falkris Raven's Mane.
Okay, and hand
I
over
could
10
sign
gold.
a Big X.
Seeing Behan hand over something and him get the sword in return, I'm gonna pull one of the leaves off my little thing and give it to the man.
Leave stuff thing.
Well, I have like a bracelet with a couple of just decorative leaves sitting in it. So I'm gonna pull one of the leaves off and give it to the man and kind of hold my hands out expectantly.
He looks at you confused and what do I want a leaf for? In common.
I just take it, I say, in common.
Okay. Puts it down.
She's a wild woman.
Strange creature. Anything else?
Do you need weapons?
I've got my stuff. I grabbed my bag off the ship, so I got my quarterstaff.
I got my sword. Probably couldn't make one this big anyway.
Nikita, you do see a couple of daggers hanging on the wall and things like that.
I'm gonna pull a couple more leaves off and then point to the daggers and then hold out my leaves again.
We need a dagger too.
Daggers. 2 gold. No leaves.
I give him 4 gold, 2 daggers.
Awesome. He accepts, takes off 2 daggers and hands them to this strange creature in front of him.
I'm gonna take the daggers and then put the leaves kind of on the table.
Put 2 daggers in your inventory as well. Cool.
As she's not looking, I pocket the leaves because I might need those later.
Okay. You can put 3 leaves on your inventory or
literal leaves.
Literal leaves.
Oh, okay.
write a note of it or something.
Not like
Some
Proper
Danica
leaves.
currency,
No,
maybe.
literal leaves.
okay.
Right. Is there anything else anyone else needs in this town?
Well, while I'm in the gambling den, I've got my beer. I see Falkris over there, and I go to just have a talk to him and
Cora.
Korath. And just go over and sort of try to have a chat with him and say, sorry about earlier. I wasn't trying to get in your way. I was only trying to keep the peace.
I'll gesture to Caldax to come over and sit next to me.
Yeah.
Caldax, don't. I should apologize to you. I lost my temper. I didn't trust you fully, and I definitely don't trust that thing that came off the ship.
I understand. I'm cautious still of her as well. I don't know what to make.
I'll fill you in on what my conversation with Bihan was about wanting to bind both of you, and he put his faith in you, and I said I agree.
Yeah.
And that I still don't trust her before that happened. And then I'll say, at this point, I don't think it's worth taking you to the military in Amsterdam and turning you over, but I definitely think it's worth taking her.
Yeah.
We could have just left you and weren't where we found you, but Bihan said it might be better just to have you with us since you proved you could fight.
Good. I like it.
Cool.
Both of them killed a creature each.
I disregard that absolutely because she was sneaking behind a building when she did it. she wasn't. It's not honesty. It's, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I was sort of like fill you in as well and be like, just trying to get to know you. I want to know more about you. So I sort of also say,
Korath is the big friendly giant. He is more than happy to share all of his stories, especially with a beer in his hand.
yeah, and I tell you about like where I came from, my home country.
Hang on. Let me. I'm gonna just start drawing a map, and I'm gonna urge you to help me draw maps of places you've been.
you would go through so
Fuck,
much.
yeah,
Jarkov.
make me do work.
And sort of say how like I actually come from a family of historians and they know a lot about history and
Chorus would
language
actually
By the time the
slightly
beers,
wheat himself.
by the time my beer's finished, Korath has a little boyfriend. Yeah.
yeah.
I will, after we do talk for maybe another 20 minutes or so, I'm just gonna nudge you and say, quick, finish that. We need to go. I mean, we either go now or we rest, because tomorrow is going to be busy regardless. I feel like maybe we should rest before we go.
I think we rest.
Yep.
And I chop my beer back.
Where would I know you could rest in this town? Do you just camp?
You can camp in the square.
Yeah.
Set up a little. That's where the military usually stop if they.
Is that close to the pot of whatever it is?
Oh, it's towards the south gate of it, so of the town.
Would you call it the pot of fortune?
Yeah.
Yeah. Somewhere near there, I'm assuming near the street markets, maybe.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Where they set up for the street markets.
The pot of bait.
So we gather together again?
Yes, yeah. So just as they were chugging back the last of their beers, you guys open the door, and I assume you guys raise from your seats and start heading towards the door.
Yeah.
You obviously don't know that Darnic has been armed.
I didn't know you're a gambler, Korath, so you don't seem the type.
No, I wouldn't do that. That's idiotic.
Really
I
want
think
someone to-
Sergeant's keen that we head straight to the town.
I think tomorrow is going to be a full day. I think resting now would actually be more efficient. It would help us get us there faster. We could travel
What do you
harder and
reckon,
longer
Sergeant?
tomorrow.
I say to Falkris.
Oh, let me think about that for a minute.
You're going to see Korath's eyes light up. Because are you a sergeant?
Yeah.
Korath's going to lunge at you, throw his arms up, and give you a massive hug and start weeping.
All right, mate. Okay.
I'm so happy for you, Falkris, mate. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I still think we should rule by consensus, but
Well, clearly we were fighting. We needed someone to be sergeant.
okay.
As Bihan says that, I'm going to whip my head around to Danica. What are we going to do with that?
She's coming with us. I know you don't like a cousin, but she will help us. I trust her.
And what if she stabs us in the back? Have you even checked if she's got any weapons on her?
I armed her myself.
Why would you do that?
She's a good fighter.
I'm a good fighter, but you don't see me ripping
You
apart
already
your
are.
friend's
Don't be
corpses.
stupid, of course. I don't make this shit up or I'd be dead. Okay?
That's true. Hey, if you have faith that she's gonna fall in line with us,
I do,
then
cousin,
I
I
have
do.
I have faith in your judgment.
I do. I got a good feeling about her for some reason. I don't know why, but I do get a good feeling. And
Well, I trust
my instincts.
I trust in your instincts and your judgment. So if you say it's fine, then I will happily go by that.
Thank you. That's good news. Right. I think we should get moving.
Are we leaving now, or should we have our rest and then leave at first light?
Are we
It's
tired?
dangerous. It's dangerous traveling in the dark. We'd be able to push harder and faster tomorrow morning.
Definitely. Good thinking. Let's do that.
Right, as the sergeant just said, make camp in the square, rest up. What? Yeah, you probably even almost feel you don't need to keep watch unless you want to keep watch.
I really hope the blacksmith doesn't see us in the morning
Why?
because he's just been woken
We
up and we
woke
didn't
him
even
up.
go.
Oh, yeah. Well, I assume you'll be getting up super.
Just got that.
Crack it all.
I assume you'll
I
be
keep
waking
my
up
book out.
super early. Hey, you'll keep lookout.
No, I keep my book out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Try and read some book.
Should we have a break?
Hey,
Should we have a break?
I'm gonna fast track the next part anyway. Thank you. Right. So, unless there's anything else anyone wants to,
Just that. It's our rations. We should take rations off, right?
yes, make sure you take your rations off.
How many?
You have travelled so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So please make sure you've taken a total of 5 rations off since the start of this campaign.
Now, you said you were going to add stuff
Oh.
into my inventory, but
I haven't.
How many
Oh my
rations
god, I'm
did we
sorry.
have?
but
I
I'll
had
leave that
7.
for you to.
So,
Have you got any? You're supposed to need stuff anyway. I'll do it on the break. Yeah. You usually start with 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So 5 are gone?
Removed 14 gold for the gold we passed over.
Awesome.
I only had 7 rations.
You must knock some off then.
I only started with 7 because it was in the list of things
I
we
got,
got.
we already got
Oh.
10. We all got 10.
I got 7 that was in the list that Josh sent us.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
We did get re-upped at one of the towns. Actually, you know, you
Yeah.
went ahead.
Oh,
We
yeah, I
got
wasn't there.
re-upped.
Remember, I was getting supplies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that include me?
No, you'd have.
You
to
got
be-
nothing.
So I'm gonna put my hands out when I see everyone eating, and just like
You could probably
I
give her
feed-
some of
Would-
that.
Try
Would
getting
I-
Anarchus some
Would I have
food.
got rations as
You-
well?
You've got. You should have
meat.
rations from the meat you carved.
Yeah.
It just won't last for long. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
couple
So
days.
yeah, I'll
5
give you
days,
some
yeah.
meat.
I also gave you rations, so you've got a variety of food.
I'm gonna say, thank you, Wingless, and then I'm just gonna pack Carl on there, the header, as close to the head as I can get.
how tall is Danica? Like 6 foot.
5'5".
Okay.
So
Shorter
probably
than
the shortest out of everyone,
Yeah.
So my cloak would be like this humongous blanket on you.
pretty much. How many rations
One
do
and a
I
half.
add,
Two
Josh?
and a half.
How many
feet?
rations do you give her, Carl?
I gave her 1.
1? Okay, so you add 1 for that, and then I would say about 3 for the ones that Howdit gave you. Right, unless there is anything urgent anyone needs in any following towns, we're just going to fast travel to New Crest Hill. Because the next couple...
I did want to briefly discuss with Korath about my book.
Oh,
and-
yes. Yep.
Yeah. In private.
Yep. So,
Could you do that whilst you were having a vape? Oh, you can't. He's
no, but
We'll have a break. We can talk about that when we come back.
yeah, actually, yeah, we'll go for a break now, and when we come back, we will have your guys' private discussion, and then we will introduce New Crest Hill. All right.
Your private dancer.
All right. With that, we'll see you guys back in about 10 minutes.
Hello players and DMs, I'm Lance with Draw20, and today I'd like to introduce our illustrated card-based D20 companion. I would call it a D20 alternative, but usually when I do, all people hear is,
Once I've cast my curse of cards, they'll never use dice ever again.
these are meant to be an addition to your collection that you use for intense situations or very character-driven moments. While they do work exactly like a D20 in terms of probability, we are not trying to replace your dice. The cards themselves are a fantastic companion for any D20 system. The cards are beautiful, dramatic, fun to handle, and actually celebrate your results. From, we might actually pull this off, to, the gods are with us! Also ranging from, that was slightly craptacular, to, what in the actual was I thinking? Now that we've had a good look at the cards, I'd also like to introduce myself.
Hey there, my name's Lance. I'm an illustrator and lifelong tabletop role-playing gamer. I love to DM games that are dark and dangerous or fantastical and absurd. I love long walks in the Feywild and enhancing your abilities.
Thanks for watching. We look forward to seeing you at our next video where we're going to discuss alternative uses for DMs and players. See you soon.
In a realm where shadows dance, beneath the moon's enchanting glance, heroes rise with swords in hand to brave the perils of the land. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. Dungeons deep and dragons high, they quest beneath the endless sky. With courage bold and spirit strong, they fight the battles, right the wrong. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. Amidst the traps and hidden lore, they press ahead, seeking more. For in the heart of every quest lies the chance to prove their best. Their party formed by fate's design, each member brings their own shine. With sword and spell they face the test, in pursuit of treasure and conquest. Sharpen your wit and grasp your character sheet tight. In the realm of imagination there is no end to delight. For in roll for adventure the thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure. The thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure. In a realm where shadows dance, beneath the moon's enchanting glance, heroes rise with swords in hand to brave the perils of the land. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. In dungeons deep and dragons high, they quest beneath the endless sky. With courage bold and spirit strong, they fight the battles, right the wrong. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. Amidst the traps and hidden lore, they press ahead, seeking more. For in the heart of every quest lies the chance to prove their best. Their party formed by fate's design, each member brings their own shine. With sword and spell they face the test, in pursuit pursuit of treasure and conquest. Sharpen your wit and grasp your character sheet tight. In the realm of imagination, there is no end to delight. For in roll for adventure, the thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure. The thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure. In a realm where shadows dance, beneath the moon's enchanting glance, heroes rise with swords in hand to brave the perils of the land. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. In dungeons deep and dragons high, they quest beneath the endless sky. With courage bold and spirit strong, they fight the battles, right the wrong. Roll for adventure, roll for the thrill. Across realms vast, their destinies fill. With each dice cast, a tale to fulfill. In dungeons deep, they test their skill. So let the dice roll and the stories unfold. In the realm of fantasy where legends are told. For in roll for adventure, their spirits soar. The realms of wonder forevermore. Amidst the traps and hidden lore, they press ahead, seeking more. For in the heart of every quest lies the chance to prove their best. Their party formed by fate's design. Each member brings their own shine. With sword and spell they face the test. In pursuit of treasure and conquest. Sharpen your wit and grasp your character sheet tight. In the realm of imagination there is no end to delight. For in roll for adventure the thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure. The thrill never bends. Hearts ablaze with the change of fate and the magic each roll brings. It's time to roll for adventure.
Right, welcome back everyone. Apparently the voting thing that I have organised closes after an hour, so we'll sort that out, but I have taken down what votes were made and what are currently being remade as we did the poll again. We'll sort that one out later. Anyway, back to what we were doing. What?
What were we doing?
What were we doing? We were travelling as fast as we can.
In Crystal. Yeah.
So, looking at the map, it would take you from Gretton riding as fast as you can to get to Chinfas. It would take you an entire day, so riding double speed. So it would be probably about 8 PM if you're trying to go off normal time. If you left at 6 AM, by the time you get to Chinfas.
Okay, 14 hours ride. You're going to have a sore bum at the end of that.
Oh yeah. So would you like to rest there the night? Or would you like to...
In the safety of Chinfas?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to have to. You can't carry on.
No.
No, after
The horses wouldn't.
By the time you get there, you'll be dead.
When we get there, I want to go to whatever. We'll go to the tavern.
Is there a tavern?
There's only a tavern.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I want to go up to the barkeep and say, have you heard any news about Newcrest Hill?
Only what the messenger came through, 2 days ago saying?
Okay, we're heading there shortly. We just need to rest and get the horses prepared for tomorrow. Do you have room for us?
Yeah, if you want to share accommodations, you can easily. Otherwise, it will cost you if you want your own private room.
Whatever, just at least 2 rooms.
2 rooms? Yeah, alright then. There is quite a few here, so yeah, alright then. We'll charge it back to the army then. Cool. Yeah, you get a room.
I want to have that conversation with
I
Bihan.
want you two take one room, and we'll take the rest.
Sure.
Yeah, so Bihan and Korath share a room while Haldex, Falkris, and
Are you
Danica
going
share
to
the
double
other.
in size again?
Only if you want to.
Who's the big spoon?
Oh,
So this
Carl.
Yes, right. So your conversation about the book.
I show him the book and I flip through the pages. So this is like someone's personal notes. I don't understand the language at all. But like the more I look at it, the more I'm starting to get things. And it like sticks in my head and it's really weird.
What language is it written in?
It is in Arcana.
Arcanic.
Yeah, magic.
Yeah. I'll say I've not studied at all, Bihan. Sorry. But I can definitely take a look. Maybe there's hints of other languages or symbols that I've seen previously. Can I do like
an Arcana check to read this.
I'm not reading it. I'm investigating to see if there's anything in here that I recognize, regardless of what language it's in.
Yep.
It's like if I was reading a Chinese book, there'd be characters and pictures
Symbols
and things
and
that I
pictures,
understand. Yeah. So I want to do maybe like an insight check or just an investigation. Yeah. 12.
Oh, unfortunately, even in this book, there is no pictures. It is just arcanic words.
Is it written in paragraphs? Is it written in bullet points? Is it all the same
There's
handwriting?
obvious like titles, and then there's arcanic writing underneath that as well. Still all in everything's in a different language.
I think it's a different language.
So
it could
I'm
be
going to do an
right to
Arcana
left.
check.
You can do an
Right.
arcana
Up,
check.
down,
Yeah,
columns.
see if I get anything out of this.
Look at your cat.
19.
19, yes.
He's trying to play, but
as you
he's
try to study this book, you do start to pick out symbols, and for some reason in your mind, you are able to start to crack the code that is this book. Yeah, you reckon with a few more days of study and things like that, you might be able, or weeks of study this, you might actually be able to make sense of this book. So yes, you are getting there. You for some reason recognize a symbol that seems to say to you fire, things like that.
But where did you get the book, Bihan?
From the boat.
Do you think Caldex knows anything about it?
Maybe. I think it's like, you know how Caldex was doing stuff from his hand?
Yes, I did see that. I've seen similar things in the past, but sometimes different sources can create the same end goal, and I don't recognize his source.
No one said anything when I
I
shouted
thought
into
there
their
were
heads.
people in the north who could do weird stuff.
Yeah.
And so it might be like that.
Yes, the one analogy I've heard, especially in my travels through the deep south, we study, we pray to the gods. The gods are able to grant us power, and through my devotion to those gods, I've managed to conjure some sort of things. You must have heard the bell that I use in battle.
Yeah. I've heard the bell.
That you are able to do that sort of thing through study rather than pray. It could be something similar to that.
I don't see anything here that even makes me think of gods.
So it must be some North Motu, or perhaps even further and beyond.
Yeah, I think once we got to know Calvex a little more, I might ask him about it.
Are you going to send that to the capital and report this as well?
I wasn't planning to. Oh, and just so you know, Bala was a northern spy.
Just casually.
Oh, it's just the two of them in that room. He doesn't know how to react.
I found her orders, like, she had me completely fooled. And, like, her orders were to fool me and get access Sal.
Do you hand the orders over to Korath?
I show the orders to Korath, but I don't let him have them.
Okay. If you want to read them.
If you want to read them.
Are we just the room next door, or?
Yeah.
You won't be able to hear us.
No.
I was going to say with that elf, like half elf ears, like maybe.
if we were able to talk loud enough for you to hear, we would have moved to a different room.
Yeah, no, they'll be like whispering between themselves. Unless you were able to shapeshift into a rat, and
maybe I can.
Maybe a pigeon.
I'm gonna look at Bihan and I'm gonna say, what's Skystead? I've never heard of that.
Skystead, I think, is the capital of the north.
And they mention the celestial flame a few times. Is that something that Layrina, the high priestess, uses?
Yeah, they're always on it. Like, I've been north a few times, and they've got some of their own, like, religious stuff going on.
Alright, well, I'm not very good at being sneaky, as you may have found out. May I ask you a favor? Could you please go to Bella's body and double check? Because I did look earlier to see if there was any personal belongings, but I wasn't looking for traitorous things. Could you please go and inspect it without anybody else knowing?
The body.
I thought we left the body.
You did leave the body.
Yeah, or you left the body to go by the ship.
Yeah.
And that was in Gretton, was it?
That was in Gretton, yeah.
Okay.
Go back.
I think everything she had was like her cover. This was the only thing that was really her.
Alright, scratch that then. I'll say, damn it, I didn't check her body for traitorous things. Why didn't you say anything when I handed you the letter the first time? I saw your face when you read it, but I didn't think anything of it.
My job is mostly not to say things.
Okay, understandable. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't help you with your book, but I think you should hand that over to the capital in Amsterdam, but if you choose not to, then I won't say anything.
Yeah, I'm also a bit... Did you see in the letter about what the South might be up to? Like, what we might be up to?
Yeah, I have been taught not to ask too many questions.
Like, I don't know what to make of that either.
Perhaps after we do make it there, we should ask the right people the right questions.
Yeah, we can do that.
Regarding Danica, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to work well while she's near. And Valkyra said that he has armed her and he trusts her, and I have faith in his judgment. But what do you think?
Well, after, like, if I thought Bala was one of us, she'd probably be dead when she messed with the body, but she's not one of us. And I was a bit butthurt about being pulled up, but I think that's fine. Like, it's fine if she underestimates me.
Is that like a translation thing? Because I don't understand.
Yeah, because she's never seen me. Because in that fight, I didn't, like, hit any of the enemies. She assumes that I'm, like, lesser somehow.
Okay. Well, perhaps that might play in our advantage if she thinks you're not so strong.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of her, but she clearly doesn't know what to make of us.
Okay, well, I'm going to be on my guard.
Okay. Is there anything interesting happening in the other room? Or did you all pretty much just go to sleep?
I'm gonna say before Falkris fell asleep, I'm gonna notice the new patch thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna point and say, "What's that?"
It's a rank. So now it says I'm in charge. I'm not of everyone, just of our group.
So people will listen to you now.
They probably don't want to, but hopefully they will. I'm not going to start ordering people about unnecessarily. I will listen to what they've got to say before I make a decision.
I'm gonna look very confused about that, and then just go night and just roll over. And go
Okay.
to sleep.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. Right. The rest of the journey from Chenfast to Newcrest Hill goes completely uneventfully.
Are we
Fresh-
just going over land from that point rather than doing the big...
You can do.
detour? I think it would be probably faster if it's
Yep.
just open plains.
Yeah, I'm assuming that there is like a dirt path rather
There'll
than a
be-
road.
Yeah, it's not main paths, it's just... Yeah, these are the main paths that are noted. Yeah, you could do. It would take you, I would say, to probably about... It's not main path, not well travelled. I would say probably about 3. Maybe 1, 2, 3 time in the afternoon. If you were to leave at crack of dawn again.
We're full rested, right?
Well, probably, I think, guys, that maybe we should take our time and we get there at night. What do you think?
Yep.
Yeah, because whatever's there, if it's taken out, what was there to protect it, wow, it's going to be pretty tough.
Well, he said that he said creatures have come out of the mist, right? Right? So they could potentially be in the forest as well.
True.
So I think it's not.
Is there a forest around you, Crystal?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not just a case of being cautious into the town. It's being cautious approaching the town.
Okay. Maybe we should stop about a few miles away, 10 miles away or so, and continue
Travel
on foot.
slowly and cautiously. Yeah.
And you can be at the back.
That's potentially the best idea I've heard all week.
Don't worry, when the action starts, you can come to the front. Not me.
Falkris, I've got your back. Don't worry.
Cool.
Sorry. Right. Okay, you make it 10 miles away. Decide to dismount your horses.
Did you hear that, Carl?
We're sneaking up.
Yeah, so we're going to dismount at about 5 or 10 miles away. And then that should be about, what, 2, 3?
Yeah.
And then we're going to continue on foot for the next couple of hours till, you know, it starts getting dusk. And by that time, we should be getting close to the town.
Yeah, that sounds good. I like the idea of doing it stuff at night.
Cool. Okay. As you enter the edge of the forest, about 5 now, so you stop 2 hours before to try and... It was thin trees and all that, but now it's getting into dense forest. You don't see any activity. You, Mike, would obviously already know the way to New Crest Hill.
I'm actually originally from
Hopel.
Hopel, yeah.
Which
Slightly
was
north.
Slightly north towards the other coast of the island. But I would say once you left Hopel, you probably spent a bit of time here in New Crest
Okay, so
Hill
not quite well. Yeah.
Yeah, with your cousin.
Yeah.
It's up to you when you bring that up with the group.
Yeah.
So you know your way to this place and start leading the group through the forest. As you approach town, taking your time, or the village, you make it a few hundred feet away, mile or so, and you can start to smell smoke coming from the
Just
direction.
before we can see the village? Yeah. Town.
Yes, I mean you do see a bit of smoke out as well that you can smell it. You can see some rising through the trees. As you approach even closer, you hear noises hard to make out. The commotion's still happening at this village. I will reveal the map so you can make your plans as you approach.
There's nothing in the forest as we're approaching. No tracks, no noises, no nothing.
I mean, you see some tracks of creatures you don't understand. So I will zoom out quickly so you can get a full view of the village.
Oh, so it's not.
It's a very small village, but it is perfectly built onto a now flattened dome. So it has height above the rest of the forest floor.
Oh, that's interesting.
Are the tracks something me or Caldex might have seen before?
Roll a history. Or, no, hang on. Tracking is nature, I believe. Survival, sorry.
11.
11.
17.
Ooh. Throughout your travels there, Caldex, you have sneaking suspicions that you might know what type of creatures these are. These are what you believe to be the creatures known as kobolds.
Oh, I relay that to the group and say, guys, I think I know what these creatures in the village might be. I believe they're kobolds.
What's a kobold?
I give them a brief description of what a kobold
Yuck,
looks
that
like.
sounds nasty.
Are they tough?
Usually not really.
They're not the biggest monster. They're usually plenty.
So
You
there's
know,
lots
you
of
can take care of them.
Would you
They
like
generally
the-
come in groups.
Would you like the monster manual
Yes,
description
please.
of it?
Mhm.
Cowardly cousins to the chromatic dragons, kobolds serve the draconic overlords as warriors and servants. These are scrappy menaces, mimic the behaviors of their dragon masters. Though small in stature, reckless make the kobolds poor imitators of dragons. What they lack in ferocity, they make up in zeal and whatever that word is.
What is it?
Ingenuity.
Ingenuity.
Ingenious.
Thank you.
Ingeniousness or ingenuous?
Stupidity. Yeah.
So we'll have dragon myths, right?
Yeah, you would have heard of myths of dragons, so you would assume these are your
Nala's gonna have more
dragons,
treats.
basically, of what you've heard of myth.
Tiny dragons.
Yep.
Mighty dragons, cool.
Right, would you guys like to see the actual setting of what's happening there?
Yep.
Right, switch to the battle while I set it up. You see. Da-da-da.
Is this town got a wall around it, or is it just
No,
flat?
so here it's in reverse, but it's raised up a lot. It's got a raised. It's like it's on top of a hill that's been flattened above the forest floor. So unless the creatures are going to climb straight up the, I would say, 10-foot freaking hill, they kind of have to use the path, which gives them a big freaking
Defensive advantage.
defensive advantage.
You gotta choke.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Half a dozen each, mate.
Smell the tip.
Yeah, because he
Doesn't each.
They're not actual dragons. These are all kobolds, alright?
God, oh, that's good.
Right. So, what you see in front of you is a couple of commanders facing towards it. What look like commanders. They seem to be firing some sort of magical spell. I know. Like straight up staring at me. All focused on a group of people in this area. These ones are firing similar type things. Again, focused there. This group don't seem to be doing that. They seem to have weapons out. Little daggery things. And they seem to be focused solely on the sole defendant standing right there. This sole defendant in front of, holding his own, is Matthew's character. Would you like to describe your character?
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Remember what it looks like, so that's not great.
Name's Steve.
Bob the Tank.
Yeah. Oh, the Steve the Tank.
Do you have the character figure?
Gun
Or
Weasel.
I do. My name is Jeff.
here we have Thalric Lightclaw. I don't know. I don't
You wrote your name.
Thalric. Thalric, I don't care. Thalric. Sure.
He's got elven heavy armor on.
Yeah, he's got nice armor. It's dragon armor, apparently. God,
You
with
have
blue
your-
hair. Read a description.
Should have. Your character.
How tall is he? How
he's-
tall do you want him to be?
I think he was 6 something. Oh, right it.
Yeah, it'll be in there.
You spell his name?
T-H-A-L-R-I. Okay.
I think it was
Yeah.
back. Actually.
Oh,
Lightclaw.
I'm pretty sure it's all.
There you go.
He is
Yeah.
6'1", so 85 centimeters. He is 36 years old. No, that's not the right part. It's wrong.
Fuck, you guys are
240
able to see
pounds.
quite a lot of details.
So he's quite well built.
What armor is he wearing, Matthew?
And this, in the
Yeah,
character,
and the actual
he is wearing.
what your mini's wearing doesn't matter. It's what
Yeah.
your character's wearing. Equipment, inventory,
You were on it then.
Chainmail.
chainmail.
Really good.
Pretty defending. Doing quite well defending it.
What are your weapons you got out?
I have a short sword, long bow, and nothing.
Okay. So have you got a short sword in one hand and a long sword in the other?
Yeah, sure. Nah.
You've already got a shield.
How would you be fighting your character?
You sword and board.
One-handed with the long sword and offhand short sword. We can do that because it's finesse. Long sword one-handed is the D8. Yeah. So that and the short sword in my other hand. Okay. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, but you
Cool.
have to have to get his ability bonus. You have to have the feat.
Everybody has 2-weapon fighting, but
Yeah.
you don't use your proficiency modifier for damage or
Or
or rolling.
Yeah, I don't think you use your ability bonus.
Nope, you don't. You don't use your proficiency or modifier for any of the damage with your offhand unless you have the feat.
Your weapon fighting.
Yeah, everyone has 2-weapon fighting, but no one automatically gets the extra bonuses to damage. Basically, this is my bad hand, so I don't have proficiency.
You don't get to
when we've
use
got
that though,
those
do you?
Two daggers
everyone
to
does it.
Danica,
Yeah.
can I have my dagger back?
Are you asking me
During the journey.
in the journey? Yeah, I'll hand one back because I have my own weapons now.
Cool.
Cool.
That would have happened during.
I was like, where did my dagger go? And that's right, I gave it away.
So, that is the scene that you see in front of you. Probably put some villagers out.
Okay.
Plan.
Chorus and I. Should we go up the centre?
Yeah.
We'll send one each on either side.
Can I take out the commanders?
Yeah. That sound good?
Right.
They both have to be lightweight.
Yeah. So,
And there's a long sword.
Danica, you want to go left? What's your name?
Caldex. Me and Caldex had a conversation. I trust him implicitly at this point.
Okay. You want to go right?
Sounds good.
Sort the guys out on the right. Behan's going to sort out the commanders, and me and Korath will go up the guts. Do the West Coast side step.
Are you guys coming from behind this way?
Right there down the west coast side.
Dad, be careful when you sit down.
No, no. So you guys are coming that way to those two?
Yeah. Oh, Behan, do you just want to start picking off the guys in the middle, and we'll take out the two commanders?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And these two
Danica's on the right.
Right.
Yeah, and
I'm on the right as well. aren't
oh, it doesn't
I?
matter.
Either.
They're both the same, I think, aren't they?
Yeah.
On either side.
Yes. Right then. Can I please get initiative?
Well, as we're coming up, like obviously we're seeing it from a distance. Am I able to like use my armor of?
Oh yeah. Better than I thought. It's on 3. For once.
8.
What do you call the formation? The new
West Coast side step. Have you heard that? It's been straight up the gut.
West Coast side. Yeah.
That's going to be added to Korath's repertoire. Oh, sweet. A 1.
Oh, that's why you got a negative.
Yeah, you got my rolls now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I rolled that 3, the lucky 3.
Okay. 20 and higher?
Uh-uh.
Hang on.
Oh.
Okay. No.
Did you read your alert feed?
15 and higher.
18.
19 is Danica. And then you got an 18?
Yeah.
Alright. Coming in strong. 10 and higher.
Hey. 12.
12? Nothing better? Okay.
Another one. Yeah.
Chris. 5 and higher?
8.
8.
8.
You playing tonight or?
nope.
This is really...
What'd you roll? Plus?
Oh,
One.
wait, hang on.
I rolled a 3, minus 2.
Oh no.
Minus 2!
Yeah, it stuck. That's why I'm always clumsy.
Oh, you're lucky. You know, you're lucky. Is that why you took heavy armor? Because it doesn't get affected by...
Borath and Aldex, what did you guys get? Sorry.
I got a 3.
I got a 1. Just pretend I'm always a 1. The first 2 initiatives I had to roll, I rolled a nat 20 and an 18.
Okay.
That's why you use a maul, because doesn't the maul
Danica.
do something to your initiative?
You are
No,
first up.
Like one of the slowest people in the
Can I do something in preparation before we go into battle, since we knew what we were doing? Can
Okay.
I use
Go
my
on.
large form? You can use your large form as well? Lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, because
It's a
that'll
bonus
give me
action.
advantage on strength and gives my speed 10.
It gives
Right,
you speed
okay.
plus 10, and
We'll
you
give-
occupy a large space, not a normal space. So we both occupy a 2x2.
Does it do anything to like our clothes?
Pushes them.
Oh, I feel like
Up.
we planned for this.
Up, up.
Okay.
Do you want to put just like a ring around
until
us?
you get big.
Have a ring.
These ones.
Yeah, but then oh yeah,
To make our mini base slightly bigger?
magical effect,
Yeah, magical effect.
physical.
Physical effect. There we go.
Good boy, Sam.
Physical.
Yeah, good boy.
So that's your
I
guys.
wonder if Hero Forge does big minis.
They do.
We are pretty big already, really, compared to the other minis.
Bigger, even bigger. I want to
You
beat
can
the
get
dragon.
We'll
large
allow-
minis specifically.
A surprise round then. So you two have already done your thing then, or preparation round.
Can I rage?
Yeah, why not?
Is it action or bonus action? Bonus action. Whatever. You can rage
You
on
can
your first round of
rage
combat.
it doesn't say win. Hang on. It's rage.
It's either a special action or a bonus action.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
Bonus. And Raj was we'll take that as your action, then you can use whatever way. You're both. That's, yeah.
Can I prepare more than one? Like I've used my armor against this.
Is that a spell?
Yeah.
Then that is your
Nada.
action.
Get out my plant.
Do you want to quickly tell me what you want to do and then see if she needs to go toilet?
I just want to go into sneak mode.
I'll sneak up. Okay. Cool. Okay. Right, Tharak. No, we'll ignore you because of that, because you're straight in action. You already were. Valkyr's done. Bihan, is there anything you're doing for preparation?
No, I just want to get. So, are we going in noisy or quiet?
That was up to the captain. The
I'm
sergeant.
just closing.
Oh well, we're just.
Yeah.
Noise once they start attacking, I guess.
Yeah.
then.
We're going noisy. You guys can stealth.
I'm going to.
That was the idea, we distract.
But other than that, I'm not too worried about stealth.
I was thinking that you might just pull out both. Have you got two pistols? Just go pop pop.
I
And have
think I've only
multi-attack.
got the one. Let me check.
All
Yeah,
low
I've
levels.
just got the one. Sword in
okay.
one hand, pistol in the other.
I thought you might have a brace. That's all.
No.
Okay.
Cool.
Caldex, you've done your magic armor thing. Or Athilvin Rat. Alright, initiative order.
Danica.
Danica. You'll be able to sneak up on them.
I'm going to sneak these
Yep. Up to them.
up them. Yep.
Yep. They're concentrating on firing at them at the moment.
1d6. And I'm going to use my short sword and just swipe them. These.
Make your attack roll.
Do you have Vex or Nick? Do you have Vex or Nick?
Vex. So if I hit, then I get advantage on my next turn as well.
You also, isn't it, with thieves, if you're in the first initiative before they have acted, don't you get advantage? Look at your character, don't look at everyone else.
I think assassinate means if you hit
It
with
doesn't say.
advantage, you automatically critical. But at
No, that's cool.
level 2, I think it's different.
15 to hit.
15 hits.
Uh, 8 damage.
Oh, wow. How would you like to slay this one?
Just straight through the calves, and then as they're falling backwards, just through the back of the neck.
Awesome.
Ah,
Cool. That is your turn. Tharak.
I am going to. God damn it! I just closed it. Attack with
these
my
Yes.
long
They're
sword.
villagers. You
on-
recognise them.
I'm facing that way, so one of the red ones.
Yes.
As opposed to one of the red ones.
It's the black ones. There's black ones
The
behind
one
me.
right in front of you.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
all
no
this
worries.
tiny size though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So crouch down.
Sure, get on their height level. Yeah.
Oh, it's fine. Hey,
Slash down at them.
Yeah.
you're going to have us on about being really ginormously massive soon.
You guys can just about to step on them, can't you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Especially in giant form.
Does 14 hit?
One of those
My
ones?
shield
Yes,
and
it
my
does.
weapon and just try and grapple
Ooh.
two creatures and smash their faces together.
I did. Wait, the right one? No. Here's it. Damn. Not organized. 8 damage.
Would you like to slay this one?
Arm comes straight down. Probably rip off an arm while doing it. And it falls to the ground, weeping. Well, not weeping.
Bleeding.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool. Does that complete your turn?
Yeah.
Falkris, you are up, sir.
I am going to cut this guy completely, son.
You going for a general?
Hey?
We're on the generals?
The
two big-
commanding looking ones.
The two
Yeah.
big bads?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Sick.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'll sort this mic.
Mike's on the mic.
You on there, mic with Mike?
Check, check, 1, 2.
Yay. Policeman Tutu. Right. Yay, here we go. Oh, so if I recklessly attack, I get advantage, no?
Uh-huh.
So, first attack roll. Which I think I'm-
Reckless attack means you always have advantage.
Yeah.
You can do it multiple times.
And 9, 12 plus 6, 18.
That hits.
And it's plus 2 damage. Hey.
I think its minimum is 7 damage. Oh no, 8 damage.
Well, even if I miss it, I do 5, I think.
True, yeah.
7 plus 2 is 9 plus 4, 13.
13 damage.
Yeah.
I think if you roll 2 1s, you plus 6. So your minimum is 8. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Right. Does that complete your turn?
I think it does, to be
Roll
honest.
1.
Yeah. Don't you miss those multi
Roll 1.
attacks?
Yes, I do, most definitely.
Right.
good.
With the end of your turn, these kobolds turn round.
Was it their turn next?
Yep. As you attacked, it cries out and alerts the other one next to it, and they both turn to see you. And they're both. No, the one in front of you that you attacked is gonna draw its dagger and attack you with 2 attacks.
No!
Yeah.
It gets advantage too.
Does it?
You
Yeah,
reckless
so I
attack,
recklessly
so
attack.
everyone that
Ah,
attacks him is reckless.
A 14.
There's my potlant.
And its second attack, a 18.
That hits.
That one hits. For a total of max damage 6.
Wait.
And a half.
Ah.
3 damage.
And the other one, from range, do they get? They won't, will they? Because it's a spell attack.
I don't know.
What are you talking about, Josh? I don't know.
For his, because he's recklessly, so can he get? They get advantage for attacking you.
It should say melee attack or
It just says when you make your first attack roll on a turn, you can decide to attack recklessly, giving you advantage on attack rolls using strength. So it's a strength attack.
that's for your side of it.
Until the start of your next turn, but attacks against you have advantage during that time.
All
That's
Okay.
what it says.
Okay, cool. Right, it'll fire 2 chromatic bolts, dealing. Let's go lightning damage.
Ooh, that's not good. But I don't have resistance to that.
A 19 on the first one
Yep, that hits.
for a total of 11 lightning damage.
I will activate one of my island's fortunes and do 1d12 less of damage plus the 5 less damage. So how much was it?
11. Take 6.
6 damage.
Have you been hit before?
Hey?
You would have been fully rested.
Yeah, but 25 hit points total. I took 3 and then I took another 8.
Oh, yes. Sorry, yes. I've got the dagger hit you, didn't it? Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
sorry, another 6.
Yeah,
So that's 9
so
damage I've
nine.
taken so far. Yeah.
Cool. The second lightning attack.
Oh, ooh,
Rolled
I thought
19.
it was a 20.
No, it was a 19.
Yep.
So a 23 to hit. Lightning damage
I can't do it again, can I?
for
No, it's a reaction.
Yeah.
8 lightning damage.
Ow. That hurt.
Well, Chris.
Because it's like I wasn't expecting lightning, was I?
That completes their turn. Bihan, you're up.
So if you stand next to me,
Oh, can I
I can
get
impose
within
disadvantage
melee
on all
range
attacks
of
against
someone?
you.
You certainly
That would be
can.
nice.
You want to go to the
Right.
commander guys or
With
just
the longsword.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Do you want to go to the commander or commander looking ones or the group of?
No, they told me to pick these ones off.
Okay, cool, sweet, right, yep,
I'm following orders.
yep.
13 to hit.
13 to hit these guys does miss.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Only just.
Action surge,
Yep.
and I'll do it again.
Do it again. Just one higher, please.
15 to hit.
That hits.
Coming in with 6 damage.
How would you like to slay this one?
Just sort of annoyed that I haven't hit the first time. I just like push it really hard through his chest.
Through
Very
his left shoulder blade and out his right nipple.
And then I come in
Oddly
with
specific,
the
but work.
dagger as a second attack.
Oh yeah,
As the offhand weapon.
the bonus attack.
Doing nothing. Nothing.
Okay.
Actually, I'd get one from each of those actions, wouldn't I?
That's your bonus action to do that offhand, I believe.
Oh, it's bonus action?
Yeah.
All good then.
What's the what?
To doing the offhand attack.
You both of your weapons have to be light melee attack weapons.
Oh, they both have to be light?
They both have to be light
Okay.
to be able to dual wield.
Okay, well then I won't do that.
Okay.
What about if I was a pistol?
That's
Light melee weapon.
Melee.
Why we don't chew on that?
All right. Next up is these creatures.
At least I got a kill, so maybe I won't get caught
What are
up
they?
now.
And total party kill.
Uh,
Alright, great cake, guys. See you later.
These look very similar to the ones in front of you, Matthew. Little reddish dragony things. Yappy little things, except these have wings. And those two in front of Danica
Yes.
are gonna make an attack each. With advantage. Nat 20.
Oh!
That hits.
So double the damage. For a total of 10 damage from one of them. The other one.
Oh no.
Why have they got advantage?
Pack tactics.
Pack tactics.
Kobolds get pack tactics.
11 misses your AC for the other one. These ones, however, are going to fire bolts up at those villagers.
Rude.
Miss.
Grab next.
Hit. Kills one of them.
No.
Cussy bro.
Turbo
And the other one hits.
Don't.
Timbo!
He's damaging him, but he's still up. That completes their turn. Kaldax, you are up.
I'm gonna
Get 'em.
do as I'm told and get him. So I'm gonna
How
cast
do you think that
Hex
dexterity
on
saving
the first
throw,
one that
what
I
they
can
need
see
to
closest.
do
to,
Yeah.
with that part?
Next.
and I'm going to use Eldritch Blast on him.
Very nice.
So
8 plus proficiency
So-
plus dex.
that is a
And
12.
that's what sets your
That
spell
misses.
casting. Oh no. It'll be your charisma. 8
awkward.
plus proficiency plus charisma.
And I'm gonna just make sure I'm outside of sort of like their distance that they can reach me. So
Yeah. Yeah. How far can you cast your?
It's depending on your level. Level 2, it'll be +2.
Yeah, that's a perfect down.
You want
Yeah,
me to
don't worry. 120 feet. You're definitely standing back into the forest then.
Yeah. He's in Vion.
in the beyond.
The void.
We get it. We can see the word.
Yeah. Gotcha. Is that complete your turn? Korath.
I'm gonna take the one that Falcris hit.
Okay, cool.
That's a 9 plus 6, 15.
That hits that one.
Roll 4 plus 4 is 8.
8 damage. Still up.
That's fine. I'm gonna stay here and protect my bro.
Okay. Right on, right on. The others. The yelling. Some of them start coming back. Oh, that's person.
Behan attacks me. What?
My plan all along.
Rolling my plan.
Right. Korath, you're gonna get 4 attacks against you with little daggers with advantage.
Okay.
Get on the right sheet. 19 to hit. Yep. 5 damage. Half. 2. You.
Why am I halved?
You don't get half.
Why would it be halved?
Okay, never mind.
No, that's me.
Okay, sorry, my bad. The other one. 23 to hit.
Okay.
For another 5 damage. Yep. It's again. 6 damage.
I'm gonna roll a d12.
Reaction, yep.
Yeah, I can't
The
take
last
my 4
one.
damage. Right, I reduce all that damage.
Cool. And the last one misses.
Sweet. Sorry, Korath. Sorry, Falcris.
It's okay, little girl.
Can't help much.
Right. 3 against you and 3 against you. Right, Bihan, 3 against you.
Yep.
A 14. Is
Not a hit.
miss. A 19 is a hit.
Yep.
For 3 damage. And the last one,
Would he be would be 100 feet away from me?
16 is a hit, I believe.
Yep.
For 3 damage. The 3 against
Talking about
Theric.
tooth weapon, that's going to go straight out.
Oh no,
So
it's a
arcane.
cone.
Theric, the first one hits you
How much?
for 4 damage. Second one misses. And the last one with the 22 hits
No, it doesn't.
for a max damage of 6.
So 10.
The villagers will fire off some crossbow bolts at those winged ones. One hits. And last one. Sweet. This guy pops that one off. And that one drops that one.
Nice. They're doing better than us.
Right, new round. Danica, you are up.
Awesome. I'm going to stabby.
You don't have advantage now.
I've got Vex.
Ah, yeah.
So that is a
Oh, wait. Vex
Well,
is
isn't
against
that
the one.
the one you hit. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
against the one that
Which
you
you
attacked.
If you hit a creature with a short sword and deal damage to it, you have advantage on your next attack roll against that creature.
That creature.
That creature. This is a different one because
Right.
it died.
Okay, I'll roll again then. $14 to hit.
A winged one is a miss.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage and move away.
Okay. Which way?
Back that way. Yeah.
Into the forest. Tharak, you are up.
Can I shift to there?
Yeah.
And
Good ground.
and I will use Breath of the Ancients, and you will need to do
Excuse me?
What?
What level is that?
Doesn't say a level.
Well, is it on your character sheet?
No.
Then it won't be on available to you at that level.
Yeah.
You've got breath weapon, I don't.
Yeah.
Oh. 12. Damn.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, then I won't shift. 'cause
When you take it at 3rd level.
Okay.
Spent all yesterday typing that up, so I think I know.
I will use my longsword then,
Yep.
So you're not going to move. Yeah. Okay.
because I won't be able to hit it.
Oh, look at that.
That
Nice. Thank you for coming.
24.
Yeah, no, you missed.
Accidentally slipped the bone.
Because you're only attacking once, you can roll a d10 instead. Because you can just use 2 hands. Changing it from a d8 to a d10.
11.
11. How would you like to slay this one?
And was that on higher ground? Or
Yeah.
at the same place, so same thing again, but on the other side, because I'm slashing the other way now. So straight through the other shoulder.
Quite artistic. It's like a multi-person Zorro.
A large canvas.
Does that complete your turn?
Yeah.
Belchris, you are up.
I'm going to finish off this dude in front of me.
Are you?
Yes. Hopefully. I'm wondering if I should recklessly attacking them. Did you say it gives them disadvantage? You being the enemy gives them disadvantage.
What?
If I used my reaction to do that, but I had to use my reaction to prevent damage, so I can't do
Okay.
that this turn.
If I attack him, I'm going to give him an advantage. So, probably guaranteed me a hit. Did I hit him easily last time? Or
Don't
not?
know, did you?
I'm asking you.
Yes. What's the description?
Did
Did he have to pierce through
Did I only just get him?
armored scales?
I can't remember what you rolled.
I rolled a 12 plus 6, 18.
18? You definitely dug in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got him.
Yeah.
I'm just going to attack. Because if I attack recklessly, that's all it gives me, isn't it? Is advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to attack normally.
Kittens rumble.
19.
That definitely hits.
Nine. 15.
How would you like?
How you like that, mofo? Me? I'm gonna grab him, smash him on the down on the ground, face first, stick my sword through his eyeballs, and then flick him into the village.
Okay.
With my 11-footness.
Yep. You send him flying. Probably not into the village, but yes, you try. You make the point obvious.
Whoa! And now I'm gonna hide behind Cora.
Save me.
No, have I got any movement left?
Yeah, you haven't moved at all. Where would you like to go?
I don't want to get shot again.
You're gonna move close to that one, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want him to kill me either, but I don't want to get shot. Yeah. That's all good.
Okay.
Because those other ones are all concentrating on Korath.
Yes. Let's
Pretty sure Korath can handle him.
Cool.
Well, hold him off at least until I can finish this one off.
Yeah, as long as you're next to me, then that's fine. But we occupy a larger space too, so...
Yeah.
With your end of your turn, it goes back to these magical ones. This one will take a step back from you
Oh,
cautiously, so you can't attack it. It's gonna raise his fists at you, or open hand, and point his hand up at you and fire.
doesn't get advantages.
He doesn't get advantage
How far away is it from me?
from you.
Yeah.
Quite, what? Good 60 odd feet, because you're out of the range of the
Yeah,
others.
you're trying to counterspell him or something. I don't think you can do that at your level.
No, I can't.
The first one is an 18.
Aiden, can you see what he's got in his mouth and pull it out?
I think I'm going down.
As good as...
Yeah.
Collar.
This is collar.
Loose on. The second
What
attack
are you doing, Muppet?
is a nat 20.
Alright, I'll see you guys later. Nice being your sergeant.
As these bolts streak towards you, unbeknownst to you, in fact, unbeknownst to everyone except Korath, time stops. Standing right in between the bolts and you, Valkyris. Korath, you see a large being in white, wearing what looks like a leather white armor, basically. He turns and looks at you, Korath, and goes, "You are the chosen. Defend your cousin, everyone, from this land, from these creatures of the mist. Defeat the mist itself, if you can. And I bestow upon you my what is it? Hang on.
Aftershave? My faith of the Order Blade. With that, he flicked his hands, and those bolts that were screaming at Valkyris fade from existence. Time continues again.
Did he look like omnipotent or evil, or
He looks strange, like just oddly different to everything you've seen.
did it make me feel like nervous, calm, panicked?
Definitely calm.
Okay,
Yeah.
So I trusted it. Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's a stoner.
Well, he just saved Valkyris, so
Yeah. Bihan, you're up.
Awesome. So I've still got ones next to me, the ones who attacked me, right?
Well, I'm not dead, so I'm quite happy.
Yes, you still have the ones next to you, yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna grip my second hand on my longsword to make this count and hit one very hard.
Yep.
20 to hit.
20 to hit.
Doing 8 damage.
How would you like to finish him off?
With the spray of blood, and I then look over to make sure that Danica has seen that I'm actually killing people.
Gives her a wink.
I like it.
Can I see that from where I'm hiding in the trees?
Probably could, yeah, you'd still be able to see the battlefield. Does that complete your turn there?
I thought you were going to grab its tail and
Yeah.
like wipe its blood on your cheek.
I just wanted there to be a spray of blood, and
Okay.
that's why I two-handed it, because this is the second one I've downed, and then it's standing here ready to take damage.
Nice. Talking about taking damage. This one starts chasing Danica.
Sorry, are you going to get rid of the one that he just killed?
I did.
Oh, okay. Wow, did he have 3 around him?
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
This one's going to start charging in double movement towards you. We'll make it right next to you. At double movement. This one is going to fire at the villager. So the one firing at the villager.
Me.
Misses the villager.
That guy's a freaking hero.
The one that is chasing Darnik.
You know he's going to die.
We're gonna have to recruit that villager now, right?
Yeah. I'll probably play him.
As he can't quite reach you, he fires a bolt as he's
secret
running
beast.
towards you. You see this one streaks out as a burst of flames. With a 17 to hit.
It's
Oh no.
Minimum damage 4.
Did it catch up?
No, it fired because it couldn't catch up. Yeah. That completes their turn. Kaldex, you are up. You have a creature right in front of you.
Right, well, I am just going to swing my quarterstaff at it.
Yep.
It is a versatile D8, D10 weapon.
As my attack
Was it D10?
weapon.
I thought it was D6, D8.
No, I'm pretty sure it's D8, D10. Same as a longsword.
So it is.
I know that is considered the best
the
weapon for
D6.
anyone to
D-
It
use.
is a D6, D8.
D8. What's
So if you
So
use
if you
two
use two
hands,
hands.
it's a D8. If you use
So
one
you-
hand, it's D6.
so-
You were right, mate.
so 2 hands? And what does inspiration give me again?
You can take advantage whenever you think you need it. So after you roll, before Josh says yes or no.
Don't forget, Mike, you had the change of fate. You could have made me re-roll.
What? You
dirty,
made you re-roll.
Yeah,
Oh, I
you
thought
can
it was
make-
only us.
You
our
can make
rolls.
anybody reroll.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
a
Sorry.
dirty 20.
I'll do that.
Dirty.
next time.
Dirty 20 hits. Well, I'll have to take whatever's on the card, which could have changed that
That was,
nat 20.
Who got-
I wasn't nat 20,
Who
but
got-
yeah,
no.
you know, the last one that hit you could have been lower.
I
11,
thought, God.
11 damage plus 5
And-
from my hit.
You are chosen.
How would you
Apparently.
like to
You
slay
are
him?
the chosen one.
Order blade. Order
Well,
blade.
I just like hit him in the head, make him go like flying
You find
across,
pictures of them.
and
Hey,
then
maybe you bash into the one that I
How-
just sent flying.
how does my
And then-
hex normally like work? Like, does that?
Bonus action before you attack. Anything within 60 feet you can target.
Oh, I've already
He's already
used
done
that.
it with his head.
So if you've already activated your hex, then a bonus action to put it on whatever you can see. And when you cast it, you get to choose one of the 6 ability scores, and whatever that affects takes a d4 negative onto whatever that creature. So if you do d4 dexterity,
Dead, it doesn't matter now.
yeah,
But
but from now on,
Yeah.
whenever he puts his hex on anything, we'll take that negative.
Mm.
And it lasts for an hour, and it does an extra d6 damage.
And then I'll move the hex onto the other one over here that I was told to take care of.
Cool.
And that'll be my turn.
That is your turn. Korath, you are up.
I'm gonna second wind. I need some health. I regain 10 hit points. I'm back to max. Woo! I'm gonna stay near Valkyris. I'm gonna swing at these things.
Cool.
22.
Yeah, now that hits.
Aye. That is 15 damage.
You take him down. That one out.
Alright, sweet. I still got your back, Korath. Did you see that thing that appeared in front of you?
What thing?
Oh.
What thing, cuz?
Right. Kobold Warriors. Let's get over the cable. You know, pretty much where they would still catch. 2 attacks against Tarek. Is 1 hits. 4. No, 4 damage. And a 13 misses, I believe. Yep. The other misses.
Right, so you just did 4 damage.
Right. Bihan, you have 2 attacks against you.
Yep.
A 19 to hit.
Definitely hits.
For max damage of 6. And the other attack misses.
How many do they need to have a pack?
More than one.
More than one, yeah.
If one is attacking with an ally
At least
next to you,
one of the kobold's allies is within 5 feet of the creature the ally does not.
it's like flanking, but they can be on any angle.
Yeah. And you've got 3 against you. In fact, 2 will go against Korath and 1 against Falcris.
No.
I can do stuff against that though. It's
Yeah.
the lightning that I couldn't stop.
Yeah.
This dice is rolling hot. Korath. I'm sorry, a nat 20.
Before he
want to
rolls
pop that one.
damage,
You might change that fate.
Ah,
Thank you. At 20.
nice.
that is a 9.
That was a $1 well spent.
This now goes to Korath.
Why? Because he used it on me.
Nice. No, that is not why.
Cheers, buddy.
Yep.
You saved my life.
Oh, that's all good, man.
So
We're
that
all fighting.
misses now.
And you can make that.
The second attack
Cousin Luke, I'll be Cousin Bo.
misses.
Cousin Luke.
Keep pressing.
The one against
Reaction.
Falcris.
Interpose my shield,
Oh.
causing disadvantage.
Disadvantage, so normal roll.
Mm.
Misses.
Oh, yes. Yeah, pack tactics.
Yeah.
Hang on. He wouldn't get pack tactics against me, would he? Because not both
There's,
of them
there's
are.
only one
There's only one
Oh.
attacking me.
next to him.
Well, see it. I missed anyway, but we'll see if we can nick. Oh, a nat 1. No. Okay. You're good. Villagers. 3 left.
Oh, yeah. What round are we on?
2.
Round 2, wasn't it?
I've had 2 turns, and I was last. Pretty much.
So 1 against that Hex 1. And these 2 will now change target of them because that one's in there.
Send out their numbers.
This one's going to come running forward to stand next to you. That hits that guy.
On that black one over there.
That Hex 1 is now damaged. And that... Oh, 5 dice. Damn it. That one pops that one off.
That's another one. Okay.
And that one now has no target. He'll move over that way. Hits them. Oh, they all hit. Popping that one off.
Hey, one more
Nice.
gone from you, Carl.
That prevents the advantage on you.
Nice. New round. Danica, you are up.
I'm going to take a step forward so I'm in hitting range.
Yep.
And I'm going to swing with my short sword.
Yep.
$23 to hit.
That hits.
6. $7 to hit.
You take.
Yay!
Does that complete your turn? You
Um,
have 25 feet of movement left.
I'm going to fly up
Ooh.
and kind of using the trees. I'm going to try and go along that way as far as I can, but kind of perching in a tree branch.
What, towards these guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Tharak, you are up.
I'm going to attack that one right in front of me.
Yep.
Theric? Thalric?
I don't know.
How's it pronounced?
Talric.
Talric?
Does a 14 hit.
The one in front of you? Yes.
Cool.
Give him the two-hander.
nice.
11.
How would you like to slay him?
Straight across the
Left to right, and then the second one was right to left, and this one was just straight up and down.
It's like an
Vertical.
asterisk.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to lay on hands with myself.
Oh, okay.
Just like this awesome battle thing where he's chopping things, and all of a sudden he's like,
Oh, God.
I imagine that's how paladins do it, right?
With that voice.
Yeah.
And then they smile and go,
Oh, yes. That's the
health and
charisma
HP.
value. That's the charisma value.
Any movement?
And I
Hold the door.
Oh, there's no one left, so I might start walking. Oh, well.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hey, I'm at full health.
Hey?
I'm at full health.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well,
You don't know his health.
Does he look hurt at all? Or like, obviously.
It looks like he's been hurt a few times.
Oh.
You haven't you?
No, I'm perfect. All my bleeding has stopped. My wounds have sealed.
But you've been hit.
Yeah.
But you would have blood on you.
Yeah.
You look like you've been hit. And say you were
I look energetic.
hit.
Also, massive.
Yes. Falcris, you are up.
Yeah, I'm charging towards this dude, and I'm going to fuck him up.
I mean, let's face it, really, they're just getting your shins or something. Like.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, once I engage him, he can't move away without an attack of op, can he?
Unless he used all his movement to disengage.
Yeah. But then he can't attack me with his lightning bolts, and I'll just jump on him.
It would be an action to disengage, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. Right. Yeah.
He can still attack you.
I hope. Hey? He's still going to attack me?
Not with that, because that's a spell, so.
Yeah, well, that's what
We
worries
just,
me.
we just don't want the lightning
spell,
damage. We want
I
the,
can't
the
half,
dagger damage.
and I can't... Yeah.
You'll be right. I've got you back. Well, actually, you've moved out of 5 feet of range, so I don't have you back.
It's pretty big.
Unless
there's a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can I attack?
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, no, that hits.
Get him.
Get the fool. Get him.
Come on.
He nearly killed you.
7 and 6. 13.
13 damage. Good job, you hit him.
Need to do another 13.
Don't give up, Falcris. We have
I'm
this.
not giving up. He's going to die.
Is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? He's going to attack you back.
Oh, it's surprise!
You didn't recklessly attack, did you? So
No.
no advantage. Ah, shoot.
I rolled a 20.
Missed.
Ah!
And his second shot with a dagger
Bastard.
is a 19. So only just hit you.
Yeah, well, this is enough, isn't it?
So damage half is you take 3. Because that got a 6.
Does it lead that fella out?
Yeah, that doesn't actually.
He harmed you up.
Alright, is this one guy in front of me?
Yep.
You go.
Alright, well, first thing I do is second wind.
Yep.
Yeah,
Healing for
focus.
11 damage.
11 damage.
The table's so wobbly. That's not my hand.
That guy. Oh, yeah. That one, you take him down.
You got him? Nice.
No, that 11 damage was my second wind.
Ah.
Never mind.
Yeah, now I hit him with the longsword. 2
Okay.
handy. Oh,
Yep.
20 to hit.
Yep.
Getting 12 damage.
Yeah, that one takes him down. Yep.
No, that one didn't work.
Yeah, no, he's alive now.
As that's a really solid hit. I want
That's-
the sort of the top half of him to go flying.
Yep.
leaving a sort of spray of blood.
You're obsessed with blood at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah.
Trying to get blooded or something?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the blood sprays over me in a conspicuous way.
Why are you worried about some weird wing chick thinks?
No, I've completely dismissed that. No thoughts about that at all.
Okay.
Right. Any movement behind?
Can I close with another one? I'm not sure how many are left.
There's a big guy here,
Yeah,
and,
and a couple
there's
of
3
small-
next to me.
I'll close in on. Does the big guy look dangerous? He does, right? I'll
Yeah.
close in on the big guy.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
Flanking?
You can get the advantage
Yeah.
then, buddy.
Perfect.
Cool. That goes to the last winged kobold, Len.
Don't worry about me. I've got this.
Oh, who has a target right next to him? We'll try to hit Tarek and miss. Cool. He will launch his wings and try to fly away.
Hit him.
Oh yeah. Do I get reaction or?
Yeah.
Cool. Do I roll to see if I hit?
D20, just a normal attack.
14.
That misses.
Damn it, I'm rolling 9s on it now. It's getting better, but it's still not great.
Start flying away. Let's go about there.
Right, he's hexed.
I'll follow him with
Yeah.
my wings.
Speaking of that, Caldex, you are up.
Alright, well, I'm going to see what's going on. I'm going to...
Your hex creature is trying to fly away.
That's fine. I leave the hex creature, but I see what's going on with these guys and see that they need help. So
You can hear constantly Korath going, "It's okay, I've got this. Don't worry about me."
well, I hear him saying that, and I turn and just like Eldritch Blast, like towards the guy that's hexed.
Okay, cool.
Wow. You know, the
So-
Parker probe at the moment is moving at 192 kilometers per second.
Oh, Jesus.
It's 690,000 kilometers.
Well, I'm going to
per
use my
hour.
heroic inspiration.
Fair. Fair call.
So
nicely done.
17.
That hits.
Fair call.
What did you get on the other roll?
One.
We
That one.
don't talk
It doesn't
about.
matter now, does it? You have to take the inspiration off.
Yeah. 4 plus 5, 9.
Is that including your...
Plus necrotic damage. Which is
And you roll a
1d6,
d6 for hex.
which is 5.
Yeah.
So
14 damage.
That falls from the sky.
Sure.
Dead. You did. You did. Any movement?
I just
Bonus action, your hex onto the.
bonus action my hex onto the dragon.
It's only
Well, I
the-
can actually. I don't have to do it then. I can do it when I.
You do it
What
on your.
are you doing, Carl?
Yeah, I can do it on my turn if I want.
But you already get one bonus action per turn.
Oh,
so
I can
you
hear you
wait.
breathing.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just heavy breathing.
Yeah.
And
So
yeah,
am
I move within.
You could stay in
I
the
don't know.
forest, but just
Yeah,
get
stay in the
slightly
forest
closer.
and get closer. Maybe stay about 30 feet
I
away.
just get line of sight on somebody.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Move just a bit away from the Vion. Hello, Snaps.
Those
Right.
Beyond trees. Got to watch out for them.
Korak, you are up.
Ah, don't worry about me. I've got this. I can't find my desk.
He ain't got
Can't
this.
see that.
Yeah, 11.
11 is a miss.
It's fine.
Good girl, Nella.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
You guys with
keep battling.
Was that intentional?
No, but
I'm left-handed, so
No, but I mean, is that intentional for your?
That your turn?
Yep.
Alright. The 3 against you. No, it would be 2 against you and 1 against the big ass guy right next to him too. So 2 against Korath with advantage. 22 to hit. First one. With 3 damage. Nice. The other one is a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
6 damage. The one against Felcris misses. Not even close. Villagers. Ooh. Stand there and fire 3 shots at those guys. They're doing pretty well so far.
All of them hit.
Do it, you won't do it.
Oh, look at that one. No. No, first one hits.
I'm doing fine.
Second one. This. Third one hits.
What language do kobolds speak? Is it
Drops one. The other gets hit but is still standing. And the other one missed. Yes, Draconic. And Common. That is there, so new round, Danica.
How close is the closest one to me, sir? Roughly?
What, 15 feet? Plus the diagonal of down a bit. About 20 feet.
Okay, I'm going to attempt throwing my daggers at it.
Okay.
Am I hidden or not?
I'd say so.
Better. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
6 damage.
Right. Korath, this one ends up with a dagger in its cheek and just drops dead. Or its skull and drops dead right in front of you. Came from the side, the dagger.
Can you put that one on the top so I remember to grab my dagger?
What's that?
So I threw my dagger.
Cool.
That is me.
Tarek, you are up.
Yeah. I'm going to walk as close as I can to. Is there any exposed that I can attack? Like,
You could hit either one.
I'm going to walk my movement, and while moving, I'm going to switch to my bow and shoot one of them. If I don't make it all the
Shoot
way.
either of them. That's as far as you can make it.
Yeah, and then shoot that one.
Yep.
Do it.
There we go.
Just roll a d20.
Pull it back. And
Yep, it's cheap.
Add 3.
Oh! Why? Does
works.
24 hit?
no, that misses, eh?
No, you hit chorus.
Oh no, 22.
Yeah, no, that's...
It's a
D8 plus 1.
4.
How would you like to kill him?
What way? Right through the ear and right out the other one.
It's like the costume, right? Halloween costume.
Oh! And then he dies.
Okay, Korath's gonna be like engaged in this battle, and they all just died. He's gonna stand up straight and show his full height. 12 foot, like, oh well.
Felcris, you are up.
Yeah, I think I might attack.
Oh, really? With advantage?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, flanked, boy.
Okay.
No, you missed.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Hey, that was practice.
And that's 21.
You know, it misses.
No. Yeah, that's 21.
Yeah, no, that
No,
misses.
no, yeah, that's 21.
Liar.
Shit. 4 plus 6. 10.
Yeah, that's still good.
Still up.
The minimum you can do is 8.
Nice.
No, because I can miss and I still do
5.
Yes, the minimum you can do is 5. Minimum you can do is 5.
I don't think you've missed yet, though.
No.
All
I haven't. Not
campaigns.
this fight. It did last fight.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That comes to its turn then. He's going to attack you in front of you, and then he's going to try and bail. Plus 4 is a 21 to hit with its dagger. That is a total of 4 half, so 2.
I'm going to use my island's fortitude.
Yep.
So you... I don't know how this works, the interaction. You've got a number, you half it, and then you're reducing damage. Or do you reduce the total
No,
and then half it?
I asked him this before we even started the campaign, and he
Cool.
said I half it, then I reduce it.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
And that's another 5 of this, so I don't take any damage.
Cool.
So I think the max you can roll is 13, so you could prevent 26 damage.
Yeah.
And he's going to start bailing. 2 attack of ox. Woo, Chris. And Bihan, attack of ox.
I'll definitely take that, and it's with advantage, right?
Yes, as it bails from your area.
I've got 16 dexterity.
Just
both go.
collectively.
Okay.
Get 'em. Get 'em, boys.
I got 17.
One
Is that hit?
roll.
17 hits.
Ah, god damn it, I miss.
Oh,
Even with
Oh, hang on.
advantage.
It was with advantage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
yeah. And another 12 damage.
yeah, how would you like to finish him off?
As he tries to fly away, I grab his tail and shove my sword right up to his ass, and that comes out his mouth.
What sort of sword do you use?
I used to hand the sword with one-handed.
It's a
It's
great
the
sword.
biggest sword you've ever seen.
Is it a great sword?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In one hand.
Pretty badass.
Well
I mean,
done.
no pun intended.
Well, I've got 5 hit points left, so fucking hell.
You could have died too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would have.
I'm gonna Korath is gonna step on one of these kobolds and like smush its head into the ground nonchalantly and walk up to one of the villagers and said, my cousin, he needs help. Bring him into the village now.
I was going to ask if you guys need healing or anything, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're one of the villagers. I'm asking you for help.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I'm gonna look at you like,
hurt?
do I need to?
Are you hurt?
You
Yeah,
don't
so
recognize
Yeah,
him.
I don't know who he is. Like, do I need to? Like, what are you doing here? I mean, I saw you were helping, but who are you?
Do I live here or?
Oops.
Oh.
You were part of the group
Man.
that was sent to protect the village.
There you go.
Okay, don't say anything.
Well, I'm gonna go and,
On this
like,
guy, eh?
Check on and loot the goblin that was flying.
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
you can
Heal my
heal
friend
And
here.
the ones like
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
I
I
use.
only took 30 points of damage that round.
You sure you don't need healing? I have 10.
I'm going
I use lay on
to
hands for you, on you, so you
half
get,
climb, half
HP.
fall out of the tree.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Go and collect my dagger, and then just kind of limp towards where everyone else is.
Okay.
So
So you get your dagger back.
from Korath's perspective, he saw you hit one and run away. Didn't see you again after that all battle.
She did just reclaim her dagger from one, though.
I was with Valkris trying to get healing for him. I wouldn't have seen her.
Don't like you,
I
do
wouldn't
you?
have seen her go and pick up her dagger. The one that I smushed probably had that dagger in it.
So who did you heal, Matthew?
Valkris.
Valkris.
10 points?
Yeah.
Yes. I got it. So
Always 10 points. Unless I
I'm up to
heal
15,
poison.
so I'm feeling pretty good now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, sure, you don't need it.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
well.
see
thanks,
dude with the blue hair.
Mhm.
Oh,
He playing like, who dat?
Yeah, he's just
Heal,
helped Valkris.
yeah, heal Felkris, and I'm gonna come up and kind of hand out my bloody dagger and go heal and kind of like offer my dagger in exchange. And I'm gonna say it in common.
I say, no, I'll heal you, no charge, it's on me, and heal you 10 HP.
Yeah, how do you do 10 at a time?
no, that's an available hit points that you can heal
From the pool.
from
the
the
pool.
pool. So
you
it's
have-
not -1
You gotta
every
take
time.
off 10 every or the amount you
Yeah,
use.
however much you use
So
and
you
how many
couldn't heal
points
me
you
at
use.
all. No, because you'd healed yourself already, haven't you? So you've done the whole lot.
If you have 10 points, that's 10 points
Yeah.
of healing.
Yeah, so that's total of 10 points you can heal.
Yeah, not 10 times.
Did you not take it off as you go?
No, he took it off as 1.
Yeah.
Because
He
I thought
thought
it
he
was
had 10 charges of 10. Yeah.
Let's read your character.
Do you have any other... Oh, you got Purified Poison, and I think that's it.
yeah, it's part of it.
Did I find anything on that?
That's
flying
alright. I
dog?
mean, I'll be right after all.
Unfortunately, no. These guys came through. You find some daggers. That's about it.
I'll grab those anyway. And
Yeah. You put on 2 daggers into your character sheet. I need to add more stuff for you. Yes,
Yeah,
I realized
just-
I didn't.
Is Carl still there?
Yeah. Carl?
Just been quiet.
Carl?
Carl.
Earth to cow.
Cow! Maybe he's not.
Carl?
He's frozen.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like
he
Leonardo.
messaged that
He looks like Leonardo da
8
Vinci.
past 10 saying you appeared.
You what?
You appeared.
appeared.
You messaged on Discord, so I only just got the notification.
Oh, what happened to my Discord? Oh, okay, hang on. Give us a minute then.
Is the internet crash?
No, the internet's fine. I think it's Discord. Give us a minute. Oh, we're frozen too. Okay, yeah, alright.
Is it your internet?
Yeah, it might be your internet because I think
Oh, it says I got full internet.
Nah, the internet's dropped out without internet again.
Yeah, he said you got from Twitch as well.
Okay, well. Oh, that's annoying.
too many devices all connected.
Oh, well, this is fun. We're still
I had
recording,
to-
by the way.
Hello.
I had to order a new modem the other day.
Oh, really?
New router, sorry.
I mean, we're pretty much close to wrapping up, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I suppose we could just end the session there and begin the next session
Yeah, it's
with,
fine.
with
Yeah. I mean-
the aftermath of it.
Cool story for the recording. We're pretty much just going to go in. My house is here. So we've got safe places to stay and sleep, and we'd have conversations with.
Okay.
What's your face's name?
Talric.
Talric. And we'll figure out how to pronounce that by next time. Talric. Rick Thal. How do you say it backwards? Kurlath. Kurlath, yeah.
I
Kurlath.
don't think he knows what it is.
Kurlath.
Right, okay then. Well, we'll end the session
I
there.
can Zerk left.
Yeah, it's I've flicked it, but it's
That's right.
down still.
Name's Snev.
Alright then.
Zedlak.
Hey, little kitten.
Yep.
Okay, well then I guess we'll end the session here. Thank you for viewing. Sorry about the technical difficulties. But yeah, you'll have to watch the hope you enjoyed watching the end on YouTube, sorry. We're also going to have our next live session in 4 weeks instead of the 2
Ah.
because we got a public holiday here, so sorry about the delay.